Put the microphone in the right spot. Super important. My god, I looked over. I'm 1 follower away from 69 followers, which is nice. We'll get there. We'll get there soon. It's 1 follower away. How hard could that be? No harder than my dick. Okay, Okage. Alright, that was cool. 12 seconds in, worst stream ever. Got it. Fighting several warding off crows. Okay, alright. I can dig it. I've warded off a crow or 12 in my lifetime. How hard could they be? Not very. That guy went down with 22. Alright. God, Jesus Christ, Kaida. That was a full, not even a minute into the stream, I think. A minute and 1 second just went by. Alright, he asked as if he didn't already know the answer. What do you want? Gotta say it in stream there, huh? They just ditched me? What the hell? Alright, cool. Sekiro Randomizer. Yeah, I'll add it to the list. That's gonna be a pain in my ass. I'm not as good as Sekiro as I am with, like, Dark Souls or something. Dark Souls, I can be like, oh, I've got, you know, this key or this weapon set. I can probably handle this boss. Sekiro, it's like, Jesus Christ, I hope nothing tough is in the beginning of the game. That all the final bosses are optional. Arg, what's up, man? My only condition for playing a Sekiro randomizer is that you need to help me set it up, because I'm an idiot and don't know what I'm doing. So, you know. I also reserve the right to, if, like, the first boss is fucking Ishin the Sword Saint, like, I reserve the right to restart and be like, I'm not doing this, fuck this noise. Oh, you know, you've got, you've made it to fucking Lady Butterfly, that's cool. Here's the Demon of Hatred, have fun. Not happening. If it's too tough in the beginning, I'm just gonna restart. Otherwise, you know, it's fine, I'll play along. Same as usual. Well, I mean, I'll assume same as usual for you. So did Kaid A put in a game choice for Sekiro Randomizer? Yes, she did there, Nathaniel. I'm curious, I wonder what Nathan's game choice would be. Probably, honestly, it would be Pokemon Rental Randomizer, but I'm already doing that after Okage, so... Which reminds me, I did download the emulator, downloaded the ROM, got it all set up and working. It works about as well as most emulation I've seen for that game, which is to say, graphically there are some issues, but otherwise, you know, it's okay. So I'll probably start that on Thursday. I have something in mind. Alright, well, fucking actually watch the stream and get them channel points, son. One day I might be successful enough where I can't reasonably do that because too many people watch me, and I'll have to make it like a throw 1,000 bits my way and I'll play a game. Like I said, the only rules for suggesting games are they can't be one that is currently in the... It's that side of the screen. The bit goal there, / one I will be putting there anyway. I should really get around to making a list of like these games you can't suggest because they're going to be in bit goals anyway. Followed by they can't be games I've already played because I've already played them. Just go watch those. That said, in cases like Arg, where he's like, hey, it's a randomizer, or, yeah, if somebody was like Pokemon Black and White randomizer, I'd do that, because, you know, that's different than what I've already done. Will you doing the Sekiro? I assume after you're done with 2 Pokemon games you have lined up. I'll probably do, Pokemon Stadium Rental Randomizer, Pokemon Black 2 Nuzlocke. Cold Knuckles, hell yeah. Then depending on how I feel, I imagine I'll do probably Sekiro after that, maybe the second Prince of Persia game. Depends on how I feel. By the way, I saw that Sands of Time got delayed indefinitely, which is a damn shame. Ubisoft was like, yeah, it'll be out in January. And they're like, yeah, it'll be out in March. Now they're like, it'll be out when it's out, guys. Just give it time. From what I saw online, people are at least supportive of that. They'd rather have, you know, a nice polished version of the game than one that was rushed out. The graphics, from what I saw in the remastered trailer, weren't great. They were way better than the PS2, but they were a whole lot of ugh by today's standards. Like a 2015 game. Which, again, way better than the PS2 version from 2003 or whenever, but not really what you'd expect something called remastered. Especially from Ubisoft, which is like, you know, a juggernaut when it comes to, well, they're not good at remakes. We saw that with the Assassin's Creed HD re-release or whatever. That one guy in Assassin's Creed 2, his face is melting in the background. I remember when that guy set the internet on fire. But, yeah, no, they're at least supposed to be a major organization who's, like, professional in some capacity. Remastered. Are you surprised it was delayed? Ubisoft being what it is. Not really. I'm surprised people are taking it so well. I think these crows robbed me last time I fought them, so I'm gonna ditch them. There's a quote. Fucking crows robbed me. I guess people are, after the, for lack of a better word, outrage or outcry, of what Cyberpunk was, people are way more accepting of, this game needs some time, we're just gonna delay it. People are like, yeah, you know what, take your time, make it good, please. Cyberpunk, I'm told it was a very good game, but it was not ready to be released. They put it out probably like half a year too early, from what I understand. No, it was Onions who robbed you last time. No, I mean at the beginning of the stream, like right before you got here, Argon, the crows robbed me and ditched me. But you are right, it was totally an onion that robbed me. In the last stream. So yeah, I need to, God, I should add that to my Twitch channel, the games that are upcoming, given I actually have, you know, games I'm planning on doing at this point. Probably after the stream today, I'll put a list beneath the little video player of what's like, here's what's coming up next, so people know not to ask about when it's happening or whatever, or even, heaven forbid, request it in a channel point drop. Wasted channel points at that point. Well, I mean, they could just ask for something else, but, you know. Their main choice is already there, so, you know. Be a shame to blow your points on that. By the way, when I say a game I haven't played yet, I don't mean on YouTube. If you want to see me play a game I played years ago on YouTube, these fucking crows, man. I'll allow that. Just don't have it be a game I've already played on Twitch. That's... I'm not doing that again. Who cares? So, like, if someone was like, hey, Sly Cooper, I'd be like, yeah, I haven't played that in years, I'll do that. Or, Ratchet and Clank. I've only played the first one on YouTube, but, I always meant to go back and play the second one, now that I think about it. Never got around to it. Not enough hours in the day, I guess. That and Ratchet and Clank got interrupted by college at one point, so, you know. That series took a bit to finish. Got 3/4 of the way done with the game, went to college for a year. Came back, beat it over summer vacation. That was probably the longest period of time my channel spent dead. There he is! There's my boy! The crocodiles in this game are fucking terrifying. Look at that thing. Ah, he's minty. Of course, a minty alligator. Huh? That thing is a monster. What about this is minty? Yeah, you might want to add that list to games played on Twitch as well. Oh, well. I mean, that list is just gonna keep growing is the problem, so... Whereas games I will be playing. I might have a link to, like, a Google Doc for that one. I'll look into it. I'll figure something out. But that'll be after stream today. By the way, he's with these level 1 perky frog enemies because they cast Fury to make attack stronger, just so the goddamn alligator is even more of a pain in the ass than having to look at him. He also just fucking spirals over to you. Doesn't even bite. Just tail whips. Showing off. Terrifying thing. I love him, but I hate him at the same time. Enemy designs in this game are by far one of its, like, many high points. Just the sheer bizarre, wild styles. It's like somebody poorly described an alligator to somebody so you can kind of see what they were going for, but at the same time, you're like, what happened in your life that you look at that and think, oh yeah, it's an alligator. Except when it comes to the goat. Whoever described a goat to somebody was like, this person's never seen a goat before in their life. I don't know what farm you grew up on, but it was not one that had the luxury of goats, apparently. I don't even know how I would describe the goats in this game. Some sort of insane spider monster. If people can't suggest games you already played on Twitch, they're going to want to know what those games are. That's fair. So providing that list in some form is, in my opinion, a good idea. Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. I'll definitely, add... I will make, like, a channel bulletin point underneath the video of games I plan on playing. A Miracle Nut? What does that one do? Other than fulfill my wildest sexual dreams. Miracle Nut. Quite nutritious. Quality nutritious nut. Same. That's what we can all ascribe for, you know? Recovers HP completely. Jokes aside, that's a good item. Quality nutritious nut. Can't wait to drop that on, like, Rosalind. Bull. Kiesling, how'd you like a quality nutritious nut? My dear Einstein cosplaying friend. Oh my. Very, George Takei of you. Or is it Takei? I can never remember if it's Takei or Takei. All I remember is that at one point when he was on Stephen Colbert, Colbert said one. He was like, George Takei! And he corrected him. It's Takei. Covered 50. Alright, bitch, let's go. Let's do this. I'm not afraid of you. Didn't even... Alright, well. Somebody learns Drain at some point. Like, can actually drain health away from people. Not a bad spell. I wish it cost health to use. Just be so pointless. Costs 20 health to use this drain spell, but you get 50 back. Mega Charm! Alright, what do we got? Mega Charm. Rarity that repels all curses. Cures all curses. Oh, nice. I think that item is, really good for, just use heal, honestly. Really good for, there's a trophy in this game where you have to, like, use a charm to cure yourself of a curse. And, I mean, the Mega Charm's, like, a good catch-all, so... That's it, getting yourself cursed is, fun. You can find, like, an enemy who can actually do that. I thought it was really cool, the trophy list, when it came out. Because I'd played this game, you know, for years and loved it. And then the trophy list came out, and I was looking through it, and I'm like, okay, I can do that, I can do that. That's going to be annoying, but I can do it. None of it was stuff that I had to look up, with the exception of all the tiny gears, because there's, like, 32 of them in the game, and I don't remember where all of them are. I remember where a fair chunk of them are. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I'm doing that this stream. I have to go around picking all of those up. Because... Oh shit, already I'm done with this dungeon. Cool, I can dig it. Because events that make it really easy to collect tiny gears are conspiring to happen in the next few minutes here. How's it going? I just beat the dungeon, so we're gonna go and check on Linda down below. Goddamn, door won't open my ass. Just want to get back to the diary to get all my health and magic back, save the game, all that good stuff, and then we'll go bother Linda. She does kind of have it coming. She brainwashed an entire town. In defense of, you know, going and attacking her. Also, Night Stalker, we were talking about / deciding ways to make my channel less dumb. Specifically by providing lists of games I'm going to be playing / have already played, so that people dropping channel points know better than to ask for those, because they're already, you know, on the list. Alright, Linda. I hate to do it to you, but it's gotta be done. Best soundtrack. Oh, Coach, you followed Linda all the way here? How romantic. That blocky microphone. Hard to draw circles in 2001, unless it's Big Bull's gut there. Linda, I don't want to fight you, but there's no other way. Without defeating you, we cannot deprogram the brainwashed townspeople. Stand ready. Coach? You are an evil king, aren't you? Evil kings should take whatever they want through force. Take away the rights of the world conquest from me if you can. Then I'll recognize you. Coach, I got it. This is the initiation that a disciple and a master have to go through. Here I come. I, Linda, will transcend you, master. I think something is wrong. Come to me, teen idol evil king. Yeah, 7-9, Linda's an evil king. And she fights with bears. Can you bear it? What element are these bears? Shrewd is what they are, but they're fire, which means they're weak to Rosalind, so that's good. Are they? Or is Rosalind weak to them? Shit, hold on. I'm having trouble remembering. All of a sudden, I'm having a lot of trouble remembering. Lightning beats ice. Shit. Ah, Kiesling, really? Would have been the... Fucking whatever. Lightning beats ice, ice beats fire, fire beats lightning. So, alright, Rosalind is good against the bears. Bull would also actually be pretty good against the bears. Ari and Rosalind are probably going to team up to fight Linda once the ads and mobs here, whatever you call them, are dealt with. Alright, Ari. You know the drill. Burst attacks. Linda's so pure and innocent. Is she? She's really not. She's actually kind of a monster. There's scenes later where it's really fucked up, some of what she says. She, like, threatens to murder a child and salt her ashes over the corpse of trees or something like that, because the child refers to her as old. And you might say that's completely justified, but, you know. Linda's kind of a freak of nature at the same time. One of my Okage playthroughs, I brought her along with us to the final boss, and I had, like, dropped a few shield spells on her, and I think she had some pretty decent armor. Boss couldn't touch her. Did 1 damage with every hit. It was insane. It was like, how are you this powerful? You have no business having the armor of a goddamn tank. She was. That was my second playthrough, I think, on YouTube. It was ridiculous. Like, Linda, what the fuck are you made of? It's weird, she's a tank and a healer. She can't dish out damage for shit, but by God. Wow. Alright. The bears are dead. That's all it takes, huh? Cool. Alright. Think this fight's won. All the minions are gone. She replaced Big Bull at the end. Did she? Okay. Normally I bring Epros with me to the end, so I mean, normally, until I found out Linda was fucking OP. Yeah, you... Actually, I'm gonna have you wait. Because I want Ari to, set up overdrive on the two of you. Yeah, Linda really can't dish it out. Alright, I'm gonna have you heal Ari real quick, just in case Linda keeps targeting him. It's crazy that you remember my second playthrough of Okage better than I do. Gonna cast overdrive on Ari now. I mean, it's possible you recently watched it, so, you know, what do I know? Then we're gonna heal Ari again. Same reasons. When did I record that? 2014, I think was that playthrough? So, yeah, it was a while ago. The only real danger with Linda, other than her, Cold Knuckles is actually not a bad spell to use against her, because it does more damage than his physical hits, since he's the wrong element. Yeah, I think that was 2014 I recorded that. That was the one where the audio was kind of fucked, and I, had to, throw subtitles on a bunch of them. Yeah, here's the real danger of Linda. She can put you to sleep. Which is super annoying, let me tell you. Oh god, she got all of us. And when you're put to sleep, you wake up automatically, but you have to wait for your meter to fill up, and then fill up again. And in that time, she can have, like, regained another turn to attack us with. Or, you know, she'll just go hog wild. Saw the video a little more than 2 years ago. Fair enough. Linda's Jigglypuff confirmed. I mean, you're not wrong. Pink sings, puts you to sleep. I don't think she'd draw on your face, though, if you fell asleep on her. You keep attacking. Ari will heal you in a second here. LP downer. Aw, she drains our magic, too. Right as I was about to heal. Breaks over. Aw, sorry, Night Stalker. 2 LP? That's not a great drain. I've got 40... Alright, whatever. Thanks for, excuse me, coming out while you had the opportunity. But do you see what I mean when I'm like, this boss fight's way easier than Big Bull was? That is both because she has less health, not as good attack. You can down the minions super quickly, and you bring Bull into this fight, who's got like 1,000% more HP and combat ability than Kiesling. It's brutally unfair to Linda, honestly. GG, Linda. Not even half an hour in. Stop bullying Linda. It's too late. I'll stop now, but, you know. That said, hope you liked being in the party, Big Bull. Because you ain't in it for much longer. Well, maybe. The next boss is not good to bring ice magic to. It's really a pain in my ass, the next boss. But, you know, I can power through. I do need that damn one item that I can't seem to find anywhere. I lost, but no hurt feelings. My dream of having a concert in the legendary stadium at the back of the sewers is gone, though. It's okay. Linda is sad, but easily distracted. It's good to be self-aware, Linda. A legendary stadium. Why does every evil king say completely different things? Since I lost, I'll give this to you. I've held on to it for a long time, believing it's the key to the legendary stadium, but I don't need it anymore. I see. Don't know what this is, though. I acquired the long screw. Yo, thanks for the long screw, Linda. Next boss is what, 5th? 6th, I believe. Because it was Sewer Evil King, Bubble Evil King, Chairman, Bull, Linda. So yeah, next one's the 5th. Or 6th. I just beat the 5th. And there are 8 bosses, so yep. Oh! What's that? What was that? What was that flashing? Slave, it's from your pack. Check it out. Everyone, thank you for your work. Marlene. Oh, Princess. You, Linda. That said the next boss only has like 800 health, but he's still a pain in the ass. I quit using Ari as my servant. What? Princess? I cannot say why, but I have decided to do so. Fine, it means we are equal opponents, but I won't lose. I won't lose either. Princess, which part of him do you like best? Well, I like his eyes. They're huge, pretty, and yellow. Huh? Linda, he doesn't have yellow eyes. Sure he does. It's the main body, you know? Miss Linda, may I ask you one thing? What exactly is the main body in your mind? What? But Ari's main body is that gorgeous shadow, isn't it? It has a weird doll attached to it, but it's just camouflage, you know, incognito. Sometimes it talks, but it has a totally dorky voice. That's a letdown. Alright, well, fuck you. Your choker's lame, huh? What do you think about that? I see. Miss Linda, I guess you see the way because you are from the Devildom. Let me tell you, Linda, my name is Stan. It's unforgivable to mistake my name. Stan. Oh, that's a kickin' name. Coach, no, Stan, I won't leave you anymore. Huh? Well, I guess it's okay. Formerly the King, Linda becomes a friend. Well, I guess we have more power. Now is the time to resolve this issue. I know, Mr. Stan, you were talking about the sewer. That evil kings are headed to the back. 2 more bosses, then the final one. Any chance you'll beat his ass in this stream or Ari? No, there's no way that's happening in the stream. That's gonna be Monday. I'm, first of all, going around getting collectibles because, like I said, events are coming up that makes getting collectibles really easy. And then the Deep Grave Pit happens, and the Deep Grave Pit's a fucking slog. It takes forever. So, yeah, this is 2 more streams, definitely. What? We already checked out the sewer module when we first defeated the Sewer Evil King. Come on, there must be a secret backfield in there. Also, there's this dungeon that doesn't have any bosses in it, so there's time to be had. We will check more carefully this time. Now, off again to the underground of Winterville. By the way, Stan, I totally think you should do something about that weird doll. Well... oh, sorry, Ari. The pure broken hearts of a boy. Alas, the light and shadow of youth. What's wrong, guys? Is it a fight or is it a fight? Bull, you are 1,000 miles away. Ari, I'm going back. Ah, it's so silly. I'm gonna get back to the hotel, make a cup of tea, massage my back, and polish my shoes. You'll be my servant for the rest of your life till your death. Well, back to as it is. Beat the final boss tomorrow. Most likely, yeah.
And former team
now that she has no competition, she doesn't mind bossing us around.
And the boy somehow would find himself being pushed around even more by Princess Marlene.
Almost had a learning experience there, Marlene, didn't you? But you're like, nah, I got him. He's mine. No threat of competition. Appreciate it. Alright, they're stuck up there forever. We never saw them again. No! Ah, fuck off. Oh, hell's bells. Okay. Fucking penguins and an onion. I mean, I guess. Attack the man-eating onion. Ari, no, not the man. Well, he'll figure it out after she kills the onion. And you hit them penguins. Defense drain. God, they're just making us weaker. Sandman! You missed. Cool penguins, by the way. What are they, raging penguins? Alright, there you go. Chad, if you have a raging penguin for more than 4 hours, talk to your doctor. Much easier fight than, like, the last time I had to fight somebody here. Freaking cool head snowmen. Stan had his chance to say, yes, Ari now belongs to me once again. Had his chance, was, Stan's simping for Linda, though. So he, doesn't really take the opportunity. Time to finally, head north proper. Speedrun strats, so I don't need to actually talk to anybody. And by talk to anybody, I mean fight a ghost. There we go. Then complains about it when Princess does take back. That's true. That's true. Had a chance and he blew it. We got 2 more fast travel points for those keeping track. Where do I go? Right in the drill. Suppose I'll check in on this game's waifu, the mysterious woman living in the middle of the road. You might think that's a weird way to categorize her. Her name is Mysterious Woman, so... By the way, according to guides, in order to get affinity with Julia, you need to answer in quote-unquote perverse ways, which I thought was very funny. Young boy, when you grow up, we'll meet again, I sense this. Okay, sure, cool. Keep it in mind. Can't wait to see the compatibility scene with you. I've never seen it before. Fuck off, ghosts. Stan was thrown off by the flatter. It's true. Everyone hates each other except for Bull, who, like, doesn't hate anyone. He's a very kind soul. And, Linda really likes Stan. He's not used to it. And the town's back to its normal, boring, non-Linda-induced theme. Who would want this? Boy, what's up? I heard the commotion with that teen idol and it was something else. Did you see her? Was she cute? Well, it's good to have something you can get into when you're young. Alright! That's Linda you're talking about. A little bit weird that you're putting it that way. Which reminds me, can I, get gear for these party members? Some equipping Linda? Or adding Linda to the party? I think I can, but it's in the snowfield? Yeah, no. None of these, are applicable to them. I know where I can get some stuff, but it's further on in the game. Nothing I can do now. Where do I want to go? I want to show off, if I can, this one scene with Linda real quick. Really adding to the whole Linda's a goddamn freak. Been a while, I'm doing great. Hey Maggie, what's up? Now people know me as Maggie the Beautiful Gangster. I'm the teen idol of Madrill. Little girls is so cute, she calls herself a teen idol. But you're fairly good looking, so when you get older, maybe you can be a real teen idol like me. Who are you, ma'am? Ma'am? This lady here is Linda, she's a famous teen idol, you see. You? I thought you had finally just started, burgeoning your fall. I thought you had just finally started I have no idea what that word is. Burgeoning. But your fall sure came fast. I imagine burgeoning is like sort of gaining clout and notoriety. Why, you owe off this brat as a bloody sacrifice to the war gods. Calm down, Linda. She's only a child, certainly no match for you. I know what this is what they call a hysterical fit, isn't it? I'm going to get you. I'll hang you upside down in the shade and make potpourri out of you. curing her, I suppose. Back at you in spades. Maggie, you know not the forces you taunt. Pick on me and I'll fight back, or I'm no member of Spotted Cat team. Harsh words from Maggie. Go for it, you two! Maggie! Linda! Cut it out. Rosalind. Knock it off, you're being totally stupid fighting over such silly things. All this talk about teen idols and beautiful gangsters. You worry more about what people call you than how you carry yourselves. Yes, ma'am. Oh, come on, don't stop him yet, it was just getting interesting. Oh, shut up. What kind of a father are you anyway, getting drunk in broad daylight? Why, if you're so inept that you can't even stop your own daughter from getting into a fight, I'll take it upon myself to slice your alcohol-soaked heart in two. Jesus, you understand? Sober up and stand up straight. You got it? Yes, ma'am. Got him excited there. How unlike me. Shall we get going, then? Alright, yeah, that was, awkward for everyone. Jeez, just like my weight life come back to life. I think I'm in love. Yeah, I don't know about that thigh gap, Don't really see you having much of a shot. Yeah, no, Linda goes hard. One insult at her and it's like war gods. Let's go. Blood sacrifice. So it's a bit annoying. I guess I could do Bull and Linda. Bull is a better melee fighter and gives better coverage than Rosalind. Rosalind gets shield spells later on that are very good. And you need Linda because she's like the only other person that learns healing magic, so Ari can stop being the party's de facto healer. Which is very nice. Rosalind being a mom for a moment. Yep. Also, by the way, fun fact, if you look at statuses, it tells you their age. Ari is only 16. I think he's 18 in the original Japanese game, so it's weird they made him younger. 22 is Rosalind. I remember when I thought that was like an adult. Used to be an elite hero, but since she met Stan, she puts up with insults while being a comedy relief hero. Kiesling is 45, an eccentric, dedicated scholar of spooks, stalks pretty girls under the guise of doing fieldwork, loves slipping toenails for fun. He can't remember, he's a furious fighter, he's the former Big Bull Evil King, nice guy who loves blood, sweat, and battle, dreams of establishing a school for muscle men and creating a muscle paradise. And former teen idol Evil King with a cute smile, admires Stan calling him coach, possesses a mystical, magical, pop heaven voice. Also, age is top secret. She ain't telling there. It would be fun if at the end of the game Rosalind ends up with drunk Fatso. Your definition of fun's a curious one. I blew it. Linda's already left for another town. I was too late. What's this about some commotion that was raised? Must be tough being a teen idol. I heard Princess, who had come to Rashlow. Oh god, why did I talk to her? She goes on and on and on and on. She never shuts up. One thing I want to do before I hit the sewers real quick is go to Rashlow in case, they sell wild strawberries, which would be really useful since they restore magic. Really anything to restore my magic at this point. Since Linda's now here and I'll be using a lot more magic. She's an actually decent spellcaster, unlike Kiesling who sucks dick. I do wish this portal was a little bit closer to Rashlow. Like, it's an alright distance, but, you know. Could be closer. Fun fact, by the way, the chests that are cracked and half open like that, they are chests that contain useless information to throw you off as red herrings. Remember that side quest where I had to give a guy, like, a punk wig and cholesterol and shit like that? They contain other versions of, like, rockin' hairstyles and stylish clothing that are, designed to be more of a puzzle than anything else. But I know where all the items are that you need for that quest, so I didn't fall for it. You're not the shop. Where the hell's... Here's the shop. Have you strawberries? Shop in Rashlow. Why don't we meet this girl I know? I know one who's pretty and nice. What do you think? Yo. Maybe. Don't need to worry about being too young? You can start out with a light relationship and keep marriage in mind. Alright, well, now it's going a bit fast. What do you think? What do you think? She's daughter of the fish coop chair. What? I'm assuming that's meant to be co-op chair. She's the daughter of the fish co-op chair. Why don't you meet her? She's a granddaughter. So, when you said don't worry about being too young, you weren't referring to the fact that I was 16. You're referring to the fact that she's probably like 10. Gonna pass, lady. Hard pass on that one. You want a side quest to find Phasmid again? No. Outrageous. Don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to find strawberries. Clean outfit, fancy outfit, nut, flower, stone. God damn it. Where can I buy strawberries in this game? Also, the K of clubs is a fucking outrageously expensive piece of equipment, isn't it? Unbelievable. I'm not even using the character that can be equipped with that. I will, however, check the bulletin board to see if it's been updated. Anyway, who the hell are you? Oh, it's the daughter of the fish co-op chair. She came all the way to Rashalo, and we couldn't do anything for her. That's why everybody calls the place a backwater town. I wish my father were more reliable. This town would have better reputation. So is this the daughter of the daughter? Because, I mean, I can see the resemblance in the hair. It's all about me, girl. Nope, anyone's guess. I was wondering why the princess didn't come out of the mayor's house. From what I heard, she's been there a long time. Never mind. What's with your strawberry obsession? Strawberries are the item in this game that restore mana, or LP, as that's what it is in this game. So I would really like some so that I can restore them in battle. What I want to know is, why didn't the princess show herself? I just wanted to see the princess's face, just for a second or two. Rashalo News 513. As you know, the lovely Princess Marlene was abducted by the bubbly king at the aquatic ruins. However, no need to fear. After a great duel... Okay, so this hasn't updated. Mayor commented, thanks, that's all. I was really hoping that updated. Who the hell are you? Are you the mysterious woman? What are you doing here? Lady of Leisure. Nope, silly me. Princess's procession departed before I knew it. It was here and gone so quickly. My beloved Henry also said he didn't know anything about it at all. Is she avoiding us? I'm not saying she should come to my doorstep, but she should at least stay around long enough to be seen. She's busy. Got shit to do. I've never really come back to Rashalo at this point, so it's interesting to hear what people have to say about the game during this section. How's the Heroes Guild doing? Strawberries restore magic. Yeah, exactly. They're super useful and I can't find any. What? What do you want? If you need me, I may be able to help you, but it won't be cheap. Hero with an attitude. I handle big problems. My kind of experience has a hefty price tag. What do you think? If you need me, let me know. If you don't, you're wasting my time. Better just leave if you got nothing to propose. Shut up, you. What do you want? If you need me, I may be able to help you, but it won't be cheap. Hey, do you two, like, get together and rehearse this, or... Fucking wild. I don't even know what your ranks are. I know there was a guy who was like, I'm 165, and the other guy was like, I'm 162, I'm way better. No, that's 3 different, you fucking scumbag. Magic meter is shared in this game. Yes, it is a... For whatever reason, it's called LP. I think it stands for... It's not luck points or life points. It's something like light points, I think? I don't remember. But... yeah, it's LP in this game, and it is a shared pool among the 3 characters. And now that I have Linda, who's somebody I actually would use spells with, it's worth having items that can keep that restored. Lewd points? No. Why would it be lewd points? Come on, man. It's ridiculous. I think I normally get strawberries from, like, drops from enemies is the thing. But there's a boss coming up where they're really kind of necessary. Yeah, I don't have any. This is annoying. I have the Omni Slice, so I should sell some of this shit. Oh, that reminds me. I need to finish the, ciphertext quest. 1 second, give me a hot moment. I'd forgotten I had done that, so let's go wrap up that side quest with these ciphertexts, and, yeah, then we can head to the back of the Madrill Sewer. Yeah, I think the main source of strawberries is that they're dropped from enemies, sort of along this route. But the problem is, you know, they're not worth fighting at this point. Anyway, as I said, the clue for the ciphertext is that it is in the church, because they kept banging on about how you need to be all righteous and shit. So, armed with the final ciphertext, the flag has been checked, and we can head into the church. I'm impressed you've come this far, Ari. The Elder, my long-lost brother. Who are you? That's some answer. Ah, well, I'll just take that. You said that because you were so surprised. It's the Elder. Yes, it's me, all right. Chairman of the World Crypto Organization. Did I surprise you? It's an organization under the name Church. I thought it would serve as a good cover. I was right. Yeah, who needs religion? As far as a reward for reaching this point, take this. Help is granted to those who are righteous. I think that's quite a useful item. Take good care of it, Leia. So long. Please make sure to keep the identity of mine a secret, okay? I insist on remaining the cheerful village elder. I'm counting on you. So, that's a weird thing, because he's the village elder, but also fully admits he's a member of this organization. But then, like, when you find him, he's like, oh, don't tell anyone! Anyway, she currently has the bandit shoes, which as you can see boost agility. The divine shoes really boost agility. Nothing can match their speed. So I'm just gonna upgrade her agility. Agility in this game means that your bar fills up faster. Really is all that is. So a plus 10 to them is not bad. Items won't be around long. I did look up, in my guides, what it is the Mysterious Woman gives you for compatibility, and it's an item I'm keen to try out, actually. Village Elder, what happens when Riddler from DC gets religion? Not quite. He's not, you know, evil like the Riddler. He's not, you know, tying bombs to people's neck and saying, what has 9 hands but can't shake? The answer is, like, a spider with a walking stick or some bullshit. He's just, you know, doing fun word puzzles and hanging out in a church. There's no Batman either. It's not like anyone's trying to stop him. I can riddle you with bullets, or be as silent as possible. What am I? Is it helicopters? No, it's not helicopters. I'm pretty sure it's helicopters. Shout out to anyone who knows what I'm referencing. Great bit. Going away to look for Linda. Please don't look for me. This guy. Get over yourself. What is in this building? I don't think we ever went in here. Looks like the Heroes Club and Mr. Big Ink are working harder to regain people's trust. I think it's good for them. They will be able to re-evaluate the meaning of their work. They'll have no choice but to prove themselves with their deeds. Ultra Series Sewer Staffer. Madrill Sewerage. Sewerage? Okay. Bureau. Sewerage. You know, sewage is a word, right? Were you paid by the letter, whoever made that sign? I know those videos, those are really good. Yeah, they're fucking great. I love them. This first one's kind of like the easy one to introduce the concept of the whole riddle gimmick. Oh, I see. So, is it helicopter? No! Fuck! What do you see in him? I don't even know anymore. I need help. I'll riddle you with bullets, but can be silent. What am I? Is it helicopter? Yeah, I think he's upset that I got it too quickly. Deja, yuck. I'm back here again. I forget what the exact riddle is, but I remember it's like, I'll riddle you with bullets or some shit like that. This pathetic Evil King journey all started when I recognized Stan in here. Yes, a twist of fate. Do you believe it's possible to quantify fates? I've often wondered. I have visited some strange places, but Madrill's Underground has a particular ambiance that I do not like very much. Look at the squad. Goddamn Avengers up in here. This is it. Here, this is where the Sewer Evil King was. Whew! Tough dungeon. Look at that, slave! Something's there. Servantari? Over there, it seems you can go further. Oh, that's true. We didn't notice it when we were here before. It seems odd that we overlooked it. Or did it open up later? For the record, it was sealed off. Although, this is actually a really good place to grind if you can survive. Because even on this floor, it still spawns enemies appropriate to this dungeon, and the diary is right there. So you can just farm that for free health and life and save games. And beat up way stronger enemies to gain XP super quickly. That said, it's recommended that you kind of do that after the Sewer Evil King or Bull, because they are really tough if you go in, like, as soon as you can. Sorry, not Sewer Evil King, the Chairman Evil King. Seems odd that it was overlooked. Did it open up later? You can try it after you beat the, Sewer Evil King, but you'll probably get your ass beat. Anyway, there's no boss in this dungeon, it's purely get to the back. It's a puzzle dungeon. And just like that, all my save files have the same amount of party members. You know what I might do? I'll get a read from the chat. One of my save files is right at the end of Deep Grave Pit. Once I establish what's going on there, I might just load that one up and be like, hey everyone, we skipped the Deep Grave Pit. We beat it. It's done. We don't have to do that awful bullshit in the Deep Grave Pit. I might actually do that. I'll see what you guys think, but it would save us a lot of time, and I would super appreciate it, because that dungeon is garbage. That'd be the only one I do it on. I'm not skipping any of the others. Oh god, okay, this part. Where do I go first? Do I go left or right? So this is this dungeon's gimmick. You can, change the panels on the floor. You can't hop over that. No, sir. The walls are much too high. So you need to, like, rotate the maze on the floor to get places. Why is it so bad? Deep Grave Pit, I mean. As someone who has gone through the pit, I'm good with that. The Deep Grave Pit, Arg, is 9 floors of nothing. It is urn after urn after urn after urn for 9 floors. It is so tedious. Each floor is laid out like a maze, so you need to navigate around, like, water trenches and shit. I might do 1 or 2 floors just to show you and be like, we got 7 more of these. And then you can be like, you know what? I'm fine with skipping this. But yeah, no, from somebody in the chat there who's like, I've played the Deep Grave Pit. Do that. That hopefully gives you an answer. So I could get to that one. Do I go left or right for... I mean, I can go this way. I guess I'll go this way first. Since I can. Skip it then. Yeah. I think I will. I think I'll get to the Deep Grave Pit and then be like, whoops, accidentally loaded this save that's basically done with it. Oh, wait, that might be awkward. Oh, shit. Different compatibility in that game, and I really want to, try out this, hot, fanciful item. I mean, I can get the scene and have the item, but then, you know, load up Deep Grave Pit anyway. It's not like it's, you know, that tragic if I, don't have that item. It'd just be nice is all. I definitely want to see the compatibility scene, though. Fast bat. Why are they lightning? God damn it. Lightning is what ice is weak to. Hooray. So what spell? You have Omni Concert, which slows down enemies' moves. Yeah, alright. You're not exactly a powerhouse yet. You'll get better spells. Don't worry, dear. Jesus. Sorry, we're gonna want to combine attacks. Ari's the only one who can take these bats out. One damage to Linda, already fucking coming through with her monster defense. Like that Rosalind, who's like a level higher and has way better armor, took 3 damage from that attack. That's 3 times what Linda took from that attack. What is Linda's defense, I wonder, compared to everyone else? If If anyone wants to see the whole Deep Grave Pit for some reason, you have numerous other playthroughs of the game on YouTube where you go through it. That's true. Like I said, I'll do a floor or two just to give you an idea of what the pit is like and be like, it's just this for another, like, hour. Status. Yeah, so Ari has 36 defense, 34, 29, 30, 47! We just got her and she has an ungodly high defense compared to everyone else. Like, no one's even within... Yeah, the next closest is 11 away. God damn, Linda. I love it. Sparky. God, why are they all lightning-based? Bull would have been... Weirdly, Bull would have been better here, but whatever. I want Linda to get those levels so she can get her healing spells. Hey, they go down in one. I'll take it. Just curious, does an Okage randomizer exist? Hell no. First of all, there's not a lot you would randomize. Like, there are only so many key items I would say you need in this game. And it, like, you could randomize some enemies, but really, I mean, what would you accomplish with that? People have done data mining to find some, like, really interesting stuff, actually. There was meant to be a, there's, like, an alternate final boss, a version of the current final boss that had minions, in his battles. Originally, there was, like, meant to be a different main character. There's some really cool stuff data mining. But, yeah, no, as it currently stands, this, there is no randomizer, as far as I know, nor do I believe there's any plans to make one. I thought about it, but again, what would you randomize? What would even be the point? Change some of the enemies around and that's it? Armors have fucking great dodging, I guess. Yeah, you attack the seaweed. I think the seaweed is fairly weak, actually. Stick with armor. I'd play an Okage randomizer if it existed, but I just don't think that it does is the problem. Super Shield! Fun fact about the seaweed. They don't have any health, but they're super hard to hit. So I think the seaweed have, like, 10 health overall. But, yeah, they're just, like, very good at dodging. Not displayed right there, as I've actually missed the, steel armors more than I've missed, the seaweed. Going up against Linda. That's a mistake. She took 2 damage from that. You can't stop Linda. She's a god among men. I really appreciate that they made the, like, first fight charm. They made the healer, have the highest defense out of anyone in the game. It's absurd. It makes her really broken, because not only is she a healer, her healing spells affect the whole party, whereas Ari is only a individual healer. I can target a single person and heal. She heals entire groups with her spells. For, like, a lot of health, too. It's insane. There is no reason to not have Linda on your team, always. It's really about who you want other than... Because you can't change out Ari. It's about who you want other than Linda and Ari. I go with Rosalind because she gets a, really good shield spell that can protect her and Ari, and put their defense on par with Linda. Linda with a super shield, by the way, cannot be stopped. Like I said, the final boss has gone up against her with his various smashing punch move attacks. Not a thing. 1 damage each time. She's a fucking indestructible monster. No idea where this defense was when we fought her, but I appreciate that she didn't use it or have it or whatever. More like Healthinator. Yeah. She's like everything Noki wants to be. You can't kill her and she just heals people. Also, the horns are really cute. Gotta like the horns. She's probably what every healer wants to be. You can't kill me, I'm too strong and defensive, but I'll heal you and keep you alive. Ah, it's over there. How do I get over there? That's the fun part of this dungeon, navigating around in the sewers. Ha! Like fucking Mercy and Bridget from Overwatch, which they were as good at keeping themselves alive. This is like the health I've lost in this dungeon already. I haven't healed anyone, and I think Linda's been hitting the most out of everyone. Goddamn wild. I wonder what her magic and physical attack are. Her physical attack's garbage, I know that. Her magic might be decent. I assume her magic's decent. Yeah, Rosalind took like 8 damage there. Linda took like a couple ones. Status. Alright, so Ari, for comparison purposes, has 87 attack and 26 magic. Rosalind has 86 attack, damn, go Ari, and 13 magic. She's really not good at magic. Linda, okay, he has 50 attack and 30 magic. He's also like 5 levels lower than everyone. Bull has 108 attack and 7 magic. And Linda has 75 attack and 18 magic. Oh, damn. That's actually not bad, Linda. Ari's magic is better than yours. Well, I mean, you're healer anyway, so I'm not too broken up about your magic not being that great. Her offensive magic isn't, you know, the reason people bring her along. Still, though, way more attack than I thought she'd have. So go, Linda. Where's this last magic circle? God damn. Oh, are the... What kind of golems we got here, boys? We got the tough golems. Golems like to rob you as well, by the way, so, you know. We also got the classic perky frogs and man-eating onions. So let's get rid of the frogs en masse. Linda, you can handle the onion. Ari, take out the golems. And everyone else, focus on the golems. One. You'll love to see it. Giant rock monster comes along, Linda takes 1 damage. Nut and Clarity Charm. Alright, I'll take it. Where is this last magic circle? Not this way. God damn, where are you? Oh, it's over there? Okay, well, how do I get over there? Son of a... fucking dungeon, I swear. You guys, again, I'm not fighting you. Wasting my time. I do appreciate that escape, by the way, is a guarantee. There's no... Unless it's a boss fight. There's no way you can fail escaping. It's bullshit in games where it's like, you can't run away. You tried to escape, but failed. How do I get over there? I can't... There's no path this way. It's gated off there. So it's like, oh, come around here. Oh, can't go that way. Let's go around this way. Nope, there's a gate fucking right there and right here. What the fuck do you want from me? There's like a circle I must be missing, right? I always get turned around in this dungeon. This dungeon shouldn't be that bad, but I'm a goddamn idiot with no sense of direction, so it is that bad for me. Oh my god, it's... You and me, game. You'd have a talk later. Right goddamn there the whole time. I also love Stan's floppiness whenever you run away. It's just a nice little touch, you know? Well, that didn't solve anything. Solved this, okay. I'll take it. I will gladly take it. Mushrooms? What? Alright. You're new, I'll give you a fight. Poisonous shrooms. Okay. Let's do this, bitch. I'm not afraid of you. Go down like chumps you do. You did one to Ari, I think. These things suck. Thought you're meant to poison me. Then you missed! Oh my god, these guys. Alrighty, that was easy. Poison mushroom my ass. They are mushrooms, I'll give them that. Poison, don't think so. Great angle. Second favorite angle after Kurt. I already get this loot? I most certainly did, okay. It's been plundered, yar. Fight me, bitch! By the powers combined of the Ginger Squad, we take down urns in one turn. A lot of redheads in this game. And I don't know why. Maybe the devs had a thing for redheads? You could argue that Rosalind is blonde, I guess? Certainly compared to Ari and Marlene, she's blonde. But no, there's definitely a surplus of redheads in this game. Ladder noise. Alright, got the silver gear. Which is extremely useful and important. See, now we can slap it in this bad boy. And that allows us to rotate more of this board. So we can actually, you know... You alright over there, girls? Or... they'll be fine. Face you that way. Which means the middle one needs to rotate. This one that they're standing on needs to... Sure. Girls, now, come on, look. If you can't figure out how to get to me from here, there's a serious issue. Reunited, and it feels so good. Alright. Yeah, so, Arg, you know how this dungeon has, like, you know, at the very least, there's the whole gimmick of getting gears and, like, moving from floor to floor and rotating the thing? Remove that and add, like, 8 more floors to it, and that's the Deep Grave Pit. It's horrendous. Every dungeon has, like, its own gimmick, and Deep Graves Pit gimmick is that it's super long and boring. Why did they make that its gimmick? I don't fucking know, but it's the worst part of this game, in my opinion. Loser crocodile. Yo, same. Alright. So skip it then. Okay, you got it. I'll get to the Deep Grave Pit, and I will immediately quit the game and load up the save file that is at the end of the Deep Grave Pit. I will need to double check, though. I think I need to do, like, 1 or 2 more floors on that save file, but, you know, it's much easier than doing the entirety of the fucking Deep Grave Pit. Anyway, you guys get those loser crocodiles. The way they move is terrifying. Let's see how much damage Linda does after these two gang up on her. She has 111 right now. In a moment, she has lots of attacks to do. 105! I'm not even, like, overpowered for this dungeon, honestly. Like, I just came here right after I dealt with Linda's dungeon. But I'm, you know, just wiping the floor with everything. I'll take it, though. I don't even think I've leveled up in this entire time. Alright, shut my mouth. Someone leveled up right there. Where could it have opened up, I wonder? Camera didn't even bother changing back. Ah! So many enemies. Just, okay, alright. Sure, you know what? I'll fight this guy. Leeching seaweed? Yeah, leering. I'm sorry. It's the leering seaweed. This is the one that's got like 10 health, but it's super hard to hit. And its defense is ridiculously high as well. The thing is, it can't dish it out, so it's really just like wail on it until, you know, enough people hit it. And hope for a critical hit. I think Bull's really good at hitting these. Like, when his hits go through, they do a solid amount of damage, as opposed to all of us who are only being dealt 1 damage. Cool idea for an enemy, I must say. It's unique. There we go. $9.99 money. You know what? They're worth it. Absolutely worth it. I did it. Like, they always raises his hand. Revive! That's a great spell. Obviously. He always raises his hand like, I made it, Lord! And it's like, dude, you're level 30. You're not exactly a pushover at this point. In fact, you're quite good at what you do. He's like, oh, I just barely scraped through. Thank goodness. God damn. They know this dungeon doesn't have a boss, so... Oh, hey, it's autumn trees now. They're very keen to just drop as many ghosts on me as they can. Old Trent, and for some reason they're split up? Fuck you. Splitting yourselves up like that into two different types of enemy, even though you're the same thing. I'm leaving. I'm taking my shadow with me. I appreciate that line. I'm leaving it, I'm taking my shadow with me. Suggesting it wouldn't come with me normally. Panther's Fang! I can't remember what that does, but I remember it's not that impressive. Cool name, though. It's also not that impressive because I've been deliberately getting the really good, like, items that you can equip to yourself. Despawn the ghosts. Alright, I'll fight one of you. They heard me. Called me out. I'll pony up and fight one of you, old Trent. Hey, Spiral, what's up? We're carving our way through the sewers of Madrid. And I'm very bad at this game, so obviously I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, there's one. Good old progress. Door seems to have opened somewhere. Again, it could be anywhere. Ah, fuck. Remember one dungeon I always need... I remember one dungeon I almost always need a guide for. Is it this one? Because I'm terrible at this dungeon. By the way, we've decided that I'm skipping the Deep Grave Pit because I have a save file that's, like, basically at the end of the Deep Grave Pit. So when I get there, I'm just gonna boot up that save file and be like, hey, we did it. Don't tell anyone in case they get mad. Magical armor. That's for Rosalind. Got ya. Or are you referring to the final dungeon? Which, yeah, no, I have a, I need a map for that dungeon too, and I very specifically have it saved on my computer, so I can always just go and check it out. It does take a while. It's a fucking awful dungeon. It's the worst. The final dungeon is bigger than it, but at least there's, like, shit happening in that dungeon, and it's kind of interesting. The Deep Grave Pit is just tedium. It's awful. I went the complete wrong way. I saw an urn and just ignored it. I used to, as a kid, think, the Escapeless Abyss was the worst dungeon. And then I got to Deep Grave Pit, and I was like, Jesus fuck. End this. Okay. Yeah, I want to combo them. I might be able to take him down without comboing, but at this point, you know, why bother? Why wreck a great system? We're also talking a lot about how Linda's an unstoppable killing machine that, like, has the highest defense out of any of the characters. To an insulting degree, actually. Like, Ari has the next highest at 36. Her defense is like 47. It's insane. And that's without even equipping armor to her. Still more urns. I don't think I got the one that's over this way, according to the map. Otherwise it would have shown up just a wee bit more. It's hopefully the last one. She's a shielder. You know, map kind of looks like a swastika. I would prefer not to think about that, actually. If you can believe it. Also, Rosalind's the one who gets the shield spell. Linda's just a fucking tank. So yeah, we're Ginger Squad right now. That should be all of them? Yeah, okay, cool. And again, not really. I mean, this little, like, dangly arm bit, I can see kind of starting to look like a swastika, but then it kind of drops the ball, or rather saves itself over on this side, so... It looks as much like a swastika as the Funhouse logo does, and I know they love that comparison, so, you know. Right. So yeah, there you go. It's looks as much like a swastika as the Funhouse logo. Which is to say, not really, but, you know, someone pointed it out and a few people were like, I mean, kinda. And Funhouse is like, please stop. Are they still a thing after Adam left? I think they are. They're shaky, last I heard, though. I say Adam left. Honestly, you know what? Compared to how, Ryan fucking exited or was, booted out, for lack of a better word, yeah, and him leaving is probably a fair comparison. I think so. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure they're, still operating. What can you say about Adam? At least the weird thing Adam did was, like, you know, just kind of gross. It's like, you took nudes in our office, man. That's just kind of weird. Like, there's a chance that he can come back from that. Probably not to Funhouse, because I can see resenting a guy for taking nudes in my office. But, you know... Like, at the end of the day, at least he didn't, you know, violate anyone underage, unlike Haywood, so... Yeah. Compared to the two of them, Adam's at least, it's possible that people can, like, sort of overlook his quote-unquote crimes. I'm sure it is a crime in some sense of the word crime, but... At the same time, deep clean the office and really I'll get over it. Adam's redeemable, yeah. The key to that is also don't be an asshole about it. Don't be like, fuck you, I'm redeemable. It wasn't that bad. Fucking take your lumps, apologize, you know, be remorseful, and, you know, admit that what you did was kind of creepy and wrong and move past it. That's what Adam needs to do to redeem himself. I have no idea if he has or not. I don't really care one way or the other. I don't watch him, so it's no bother to me. Ryan is irredeemable. I don't wish the man dead or anything, but, you know, banning him from Twitch was absolutely the right call. It's weird to talk about a person named Adam because that's my name. And seeing Adam is redeemable in the chat there, and I'm like, oh, thank you, it's good to know I'm redeemable. You know, there's qualities about me that are worth keeping, I guess. When we're in fact referring to somebody else. That said, it's not like anyone calls me Adam these days. It's really, people I work IRL with, and, like, immediate family. Everyone online calls me Token, so as far as I'm concerned, that's my name. Right. Yeah. I mean, like I said, as far as I'm concerned, Token's my name. It's just a little bit weird seeing Adam there, and I'm like, you know, that is, strictly speaking, my name. But nah, by all means, if you call me Adam, I'm gonna look at you like you're weird. Name would be terrible for me, yeah. Just call me Token. It's easier, it is normal to me at this point. Every time I create an account somewhere, I really hope Token isn't taken by somebody, but it always is, so I end up making myself Token Lad, which is the name I gave myself in high school. Your YouTube name. Oh, yeah. That was made when I was really young, and I prefer not to even consider that one. Ah, okay, well, fair enough. I thought when you said your YouTube name, you're referring to my URL, which is technically speaking Mr. Killer Adam, because, you know, it was 2005 and I was edgy. And Killer Adam was taken, so, you know, fucking Mr. Killer Adam. Fucking stupid name. I changed it, but the URL for my website is still technically youtube.com/Mr. Killer Adam. We all were edgy. It was 2005. You were allowed to be edgy. It wasn't exactly cringe yet. Now you can be ironically edgy, and it's fine. But if you're still edgy, that's just like, what are you doing? Unironic edge? What's wrong with you? What are you, the protagonist from the game Hatred? That man no one can take seriously because he looks like a 15-year-old? And talks like an edgy 15-year-old as well? The world is full of degeneracy, or whatever the fuck he's muttering on about. It's a stupid game. Made entirely for shock value. Please nobody make me play that game. It's just a twin-stick shooter that's only interesting quality is that it upsets some people. 15-year-old going in an NN concert. Yeah, you're not wrong. Hatred's a pointless fucking game. Very rarely would I ever call a game pointless. Like, even games that, like, suck at least exist so I can point at them and be, don't do this, be better than this. Hatred's just a waste of everyone's time. Crystal Cities, I can at least be like, look, I mean, the artwork is nice, and there were some neat ideas here, but it was written by a weirdo lunatic maniac, so it's complete nonsense. The ideas, any of the interesting ones are lost amidst the constant talk about how women have rainbow pubes and are like the perfect existence or some bullshit. I don't know. That game was a mess. Ends with him nuking a city. Fucking really? Wild. Goddamn pointless existence of a game. They did it to make people go, oh heavens my, video games are violent, see, look at this game. And then, you know, people were like, we should ban this game. So of course people were like, meh, free speech. So the game sold like gangbusters, and the guys who made it were laughing all the way to the bank. Probably for like a month at best, and then everyone forgot about it. Since it's just, you know, kind of a crap game. What game are you talking about? Hatred. Oh, Crystal Cities. The one where it's banging on about rainbow pubes and women are somehow, like, perfect existence beings or something. I don't know. It was... There's, like, you have sex with people and go to an alternate dimension where being a fucking, you know, wannabe loser is, like, the best thing in the world. It really felt like author inserted, he got laid once out of pity and then, like, went to a world where he was the greatest person to ever exist. Because having sex made him transport between dimensions somehow. Yeah, no. It sounds like an Izaki. I don't know what that is. Like, after he has sex and is transported into another world, like, there's a weird classism thing where everyone is, like, either this rich, successful person, and some of them are, like, lewd streamers, so it's, like, okay, but at the same time, they're also hyper-conservative, and it's like, oh, well, you can't be flaunting around in public like that. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? How are these two things in any way congruent? And then he's arrested for, like, hitting a guy. Not even, like, some dude in a monkey mask showed up at a restaurant and threw shit at his wife, so he punched him, and he's put into, like, hyper maximum security jail for being a revolutionist or some bullshit. So he helps the other revolutionaries escape and go to, like, this underground city out in the outskirts of town with a psychic girlfriend who is from space. It was a mess. It's a fucking nonsensical game for morons. I know. Like I said, as we got closer to me having to play it, the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, I really don't want to play Crystal Cities again. It's a nightmare. Watch my playthrough on YouTube if you're in any way curious. It's lunacy. It's lunacy worth experiencing at least once, I think, but I don't want to go through it again. It checks all the boxes of this is somebody's sad self-insert project that makes them really cool. Story of a character being spirited away to another world, usually by dying. Not by dying, he got laid and went to another world. Alrighty. I believe that is it for this dungeon, so let's continue on then. I can't go that way. Jolly good. That's the ladder. Up, I think. Can't go that way either. There. Keen to make me suffer in this dungeon, aren't they? Is this the way up or down? God damn it, it's the way up. Ugh. The outrage. I suppose depending on where you are with the ladder, it could also be the way down. If I ever really wanted to get back to Crystal Cities, I would have to, like, sit down and do, like, here's the best explanation of the plot I can give. It's a dead end here. Is this the meeting place for fake evil kings? You know, I think it's a game could do some fun things, tactics. I think this game... Oh, per unique party member skills. Oh, yeah, easily. But, you know, game didn't sell well, so all we'll ever get is a PlayStation 4 re-release. Maybe PS5. I don't know if you can access the PS4 market the same way you can do, like, the Xbox market. Dead end here. Mating place for fake evil kings. Meeting, not mating. It's a meeting place for them. There's a magical square, but the rest of it is nothing extraordinary. This magical square might hold a great secret. Seems to be a familiar pattern. Suddenly, I don't expect too much. Let me see. Stan, I thought you were an evil king, and you don't even know what types of magical squares? Shame on you. Don't you know about this, you paper hero? The magical square was originally for minor beings and humans to support their inadequate powers. When it comes to being powerful evil like me, I can generate great power without a magic square. You know, you should just stop because I'm starting to feel embarrassed for you, you fake evil being. What? What the... Who is a fake evil being? How dare you calling me a fake evil king? It's the ultimate mega offense. Oh, that sounds like a good thing. I'll call it to you again and again, you fake evil being. Ah, unforgivable! I thought I'd cause you to suffer and tear when you saw my real form, but I can't stand it anymore! You'll pay for this right now. Make me if you can. Why don't you call your weird butler? Oh, James, please protect me. Ah! You, Ari, why are you not stopping them? I agree, do something quickly before they start with liar, liar, pants on fire arguments. Even Bull's sick of their shit. How come? It's totally fun. Linda, stop fueling chaos. Excuse me, a moment, please. Oh, sorry, Professor. Ah, whatever. Did you find out something? Well, there was an inscription in our language on the edges of the magic square. When we accept the contents with a pure and unrebellious mind, this magic square will, quote, reinforce the attributes of the one who steps on it. Reinforce the attributes? Which means... Well, according to me, who possesses a linguistic sense as precious as true love or really good lasagna, of course, those things are comparable. It translates to, it makes the butt-kicking powers of the dude who stands on it even more crankin'. I'd forgotten he puts it in quite those terms. What a fucking power quote. The butt-kicking powers of the dude who stands on it even more crankin'. Like it amps you up. This is where evil kings come. This is how they become stronger. Does this create a great evil king? What an evil device. I am the great evil king, you ninny. Anyway, it is something, isn't it? It means when I step on it, my evilness and power is reinforced with my great power, and my great power become even greater. Of course, I have the honor of being the strongest, so I don't need to get strength from such a thing. But it would be small-minded to ignore an opportunity that was placed right in front of me, saying, Your Highness Evil King, please use this. Ah, I can use this magic square. Mwahaha. Oh, really? How? Eh? How can you stand on it while being stuck in Ari's shadow? If Ari stands on it, don't you think it means Ari absorbs the power? Ah! Too bad. You don't mind, right? Because you're such a large-minded evil king. Rodent woman! Oh no, hang in there, Stan. But, well, we'll never know if we don't try. Slave! Ari! Step on it together with me. Do it now, I mean it. It's an order. And everyone just lets that happen. See, you want to step on it from the beginning. Denial is dorky. But I wonder if it's okay for a human to step on it. What? I don't know. It could have the same effect on a human, but it could also be dangerous. Then we shouldn't let him. Stop! Ari, come back. It's too risky. Ah, what the heck. Whoa, it's flashing! What? Ari, there's something wrong with your body! My body, it's from the inside. What was I doing? I think I'm okay. You know, Mr. Rajathan, this magic square as it reinforces the skill of the one who steps on it. Yes, that makes sense. I wonder if it has the same effect if a human steps on it. Didn't they hear me? Perhaps it does. Primarily, it seems to be a facility for evil kings. Maybe it is dangerous. I don't know who made this or for what purpose. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. There's no evil king, so there's no reason for us to stay. We gotta go now to seek the great evil king. Where are you all going? Now that you've discovered you're just fake evil kings, what are you going to do? Well, for the time being, I'm going back to my spa. I don't know. I'm still cute, though. Really, I was saved by the hero Rosalind from becoming a fake evil king. In addition, you respect us ghosts. Thank you. Well, a true hero's like that. Besides, you seem like harmless ghosts. What happened to you? What was that sound? I think it's your highness. Must be this music box went off. It went off by itself. It's not important, and I must not break it. It is important, and I must not break it, though I can't remember why. Now let's get going. We still have far to go. You're kidding, right?
Suddenly, his friends disappeared, and Stan will not appear regardless of being called again and again. Now, the boy is alone.
So in case you're wondering what happened there, lost souls and shadows. The device did work and it amplified our ability. The problem is Ari's main ability is to be overlooked and ignored. So it amplified that to the nth degree, and now nobody acknowledges our existence. Indeed, the magic camp was launched anew, but Indeed, the magic camp was launched anew, but funny of a fight there is nary a clue. I muse and I ponder, what did the circus evil king do? It is unclear if Epros knows that we're here. I believe he does. It's also possible he's just, hanging out near the sewers musing. But yeah, we no longer exist as far as the world's concerned. It amplified our ability to be just completely fucking ignored. We are but a slim figment of what we once were. Maybe he is. Maybe. It's entirely possible. Sigh. This place... Did you know a fearful great evil king named Stan is coming to conquer our world? What? My goodness. What's that all about? You there, you never shut up. Rosalind, the great heroine, must be a wonderful person. Strong, beautiful, and brave. I wish I could have seen her. They say she took off in a hurry to search out Stan, the great evil king. I'm sure she will use her graceful technique to see the end of the fearful great evil king. Oh, I adore her. What does the Mappo Evil King say? East of an abandoned city in a field filled with sunshine is the sign of one who stands and blinks. He who chooses to quietly await his fate. That's actually not helpful at all. I always wonder if Epros remembers about Ari. Maybe not. Yeah, I wonder. Linda, what's going on? Everyone, please listen. Please listen to my song. Oh, hello there. Would you please? Sorry, I can't. I don't have time. Oh, I see. Someone please listen. Please listen to my song. Linda. What the hell's going on? I need to head home. I can only imagine the reaction images Ari get trying to get people's attention. Probably confused as fuck. I imagine very scared as well. This would be crazy scary. You're right about manga serving as good potential adaptation for this. Yeah, I love anime as much as the next guy. I really do think a manga would be a better adaptation for this. I don't know why. I feel like the timing and awkwardness of the story would be really captured in a written form rather than a visual, well, book is, I guess, a visual format, rather than like a live action, a show format. You know what I mean. It's a bird. I'm a mysterious woman, lonely wandering woman with a shrouded past and an unknown future. The great evil king was revived and attempting to flood the world with terror, bringing countless ghosts and monsters together. Where's the mighty hero who can defeat him? A sword in hand lets one control one's fate. Hide the tears left behind the cloak. Go on, bird. Soon this place won't provide sanctuary any longer. That wasn't helpful at all. Animation format, yeah. A written format rather than a visual animation format. I think it also works quite well as a video game because it requires player input. So where's Stan? Did he ditch Ari? Ari no longer, like I said, exists in the world. Everyone's forgotten about him. This includes Stan, and I'm not gonna spoil too much ARG, but let's just say once Ari disappeared, somebody very powerful saw an opportunity to change history a little bit, which is exactly what they did. So, at point, Stan has never met Ari because Ari doesn't exist. The world has been, for lack of a better word, rewritten. I'm spoiling it a little bit, but the game's also kind of vague about what happened there. It's really kind of something you need to extrapolate through context clues. But yeah, no, the button to call Stan does absolutely nothing during this bit. Fun fact, though, there is one person in the world who remembers Ari, and it's weirdly the person who has said nothing this game except for the same sentence. The world got a reboot in a way. Yeah, fun fact, by the way, in addition to Ari no longer existing, no heroes exist either except for Roslyn. I'm skipping a bit by not talking to people, but the current state of the world is that Roslyn is the chosen hero who set out on a journey to save everyone, and Stan's the final boss. Does Ari undo the whole thing of being forgotten? Well, yeah, it wouldn't be much of a game if he didn't, but it takes a bit. This is a good use of gameplay mechanics. This is a fantastic use of the gameplay mechanics and, like, the character of, like, being ignored overall. Grandmother is the only person that remembers Ari, and there's a reason, I think, for that, but I'll explain it later when it's more relevant. You know, honey, I haven't seen Ari for a long time. What a funny name. Who's Ari? So Grandma remembers we exist, but she can't see us. Shout out to the soundtrack being just this for now, by the way. It's very sort of complimentary to the tone. So I believe if you wander around long enough, somebody eventually will drop the hint of where you need to go. The map certainly doesn't help. It would have been icing on the cake if she still got the name wrong. That would have been pretty funny. But anyway, yeah, I can't remember who it is you need to talk to, but somebody, if you run around, a bit of a black mark on the game. The next part that's coming up is real polarizing. It's also nice that ghosts don't come after you because they don't know you exist. It's true, I'm so overlooked, ghosts don't attack me. Which is why this is the perfect time to run around getting the collectible tiny gears, which give you the best weapon in the game if you get them all. So I'll be doing that after we have an interaction. Eventually, you're led to the conclusion that you need to come here. I don't remember who exactly you talk to, but eventually they tell you, go here. Or it's, like, heavily implied that you need to go here. No one's actually speaking to you. Who is it? Who would visit here? Oh, there's somebody I can talk to. I see, you're the same as us. Let me open the gate now. My name is Katie. It's KT, but I'm gonna say Katie. Open the gate for you anytime. Just ask me from now on. There's a fan theory about her that I don't really agree with, but we'll get to that later. That would be super spoiler, so nobody say anything about it. Game would be too hard. Well, I mean, Tanel wouldn't be difficult, really. But no, like, Post Snowfield would be super difficult if it was just you at this point. Does this game have a New Game Plus? It does not. How do you do? I'm KT. This is Trieste, or to be precise, an area designated as Trieste. This is uncommon to have 2 new visitors in a row here. People here are the ones who are no longer noticed, a sanctuary for the disregarded. The world would act as if no one was here, even if we were in front of their very eyes. Our citizens are people and ghosts. Rather than be reminded of our state, we close the gates to outsiders. You're an exception. From now on, come to the gate at any point, and I will open it at any time. So yeah, this is a whole town of people just like me who are overlooked. Which, you'd think that would mean we can, like, talk to each other, but no. There's a lot of really fun buildings here, actually, if you stop and look at them. You got a boutique. Door says boutique, a voice is heard from the inside. Don't come in! All the dresses and coats in here, they're all mine. Yeah, if no one notices me, it means I can do anything. Everything in here. I'm taking it all with me. No matter how good I look in these outfits, no one can see me. Ha 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 ha. You can still save at the hotel. You're kind of weird wanting to stay at a place like this, but come on in. I'll save the game here. My friends are gone. This is the merchant. I love this part of the game. This part is very polarizing. This would be a good part of the anime or manga. So, everyone back in the day, and when I say back in the day, I mean like 2005 when I was first playing this game, and it had like no notice online, but now there's at least like a sizable community of fans that are somewhat underground dedicated to it. They hate this part. They call it tedious and boring. I personally think from a narrative perspective, this is brilliant. What's about to happen. But, I don't know. I guess people are really divided on it. Hey there, new face. I used to work hard, but people kept telling me I hardly left an impression. Business was really slow. If I hadn't wound up here first, I'd have had to close my business. It was only a matter of time. I kind of like it, though it is long. I don't think it's that long, honestly. They kept overselling it online. We'll get to it in a second, but, you know. We got decent weapons here. I probably want the slim rapier, honestly, since I'm not getting her best weapon. You got the brand sword, which is real good. Attack goes to 25. You got the custom-made wear, the latest outfit. The honorable armor, which is slightly better than the magical armor, but, you know, not really worth it in my opinion. Hero's armor actually is pretty worth it. Got coats. You got the infantry pants, the blood and sweat pants, wild strawberries. Oh my god, thank you. Finally. I'll take 11. Phew. Okay. Also, I'll take, like, 5 big nuts. Just to say I have them. We're gonna wait on buying anything from him, because we don't need weapons for this next bit. Anyway, you look familiar there, champ. Whoa, whoa! Hey, kid, it's you. It's me, Block, the ringmaster from the circus. I tried to warn you once, but you wound up here after all. What, you don't know what I'm talking about? Don't you know what's become of you? Haven't you noticed people seem to outright ignore you sometimes? You know what? They have. What, not just sometimes, but all the time? That's worse than I'd thought. No need to worry, you'll be okay. And if I'm doing okay, I'm sure you will too. Once I told you that your shadow was thin. What that means is, well, it's purely my own thinking. I always love bits in RPGs where something like this happens, suddenly get defeated, made powerless, abandoned, you have to work to get back to the norm. This is my favorite part of the game, honestly. Our shadows have reached the limit of their thinness. They are so thin, no one notices us anymore. Like pebbles on the ground, completely insignificant. Right now, in the eyes of the world, you might as well not even be there. I'm not being mean or anything. In some ways, we're outlaws. We never conform to society. Anyway, thinking of it like that helps. Folks here in Trieste are the same as you. They've been this way for quite a while. Somehow, being alike, we can see each other and talk amongst ourselves, though out in the world we remain unnoticed. Weird, isn't it? And it's not limited to people. Places go unnoticed as well. When I first found myself in this state, I totally panicked. And without thinking about it, I found myself in places I'd never seen before. This was one of them. My symptoms were mild and I eventually recovered. Once in a while, I'd get ignored to see my own kind. But it was never as bad as that one time. I never thought I'd see this place again, but now I'm here. Thanks to the transverse tunnel you guys opened. Oh, you want to know how to get back? Not so fast. There are things you can do and see when you're in this state. Enjoy it. Live it up. Oh, right. I forgot. That's how you got into this mess. I was minding my own business when I stepped on a thing that amplified my ability to be overlooked. Well, it's easy once. Ari, ultimate ignored person. Really, for me, it just makes fun of every RPG game. Yeah, no, this is, it's this big old roast of every RPG game, while being a good RPG game at the same time. Once you know the trick, at least for me it works, it's all about speaking for yourself. Breaking into conversations here and there and saying whatever you wish to gain a confident voice. At first they might not hear you, but keep going. After many tries, you'll suddenly feel the sensation of passing through a wall. Once you reach that stage, come and see me again. Then I will cast a special spell on you and return you to normal. Don't try it with folks in this town, it's not gonna work. You can't affect the ineffectual, you know? Your symptoms are so advanced, I'll only be able to restore you barely past the borderline. Try interacting with the world again. This time be strong, otherwise it might not happen again. That's about it. Good luck. So this part of the game is basically, you know all the NPCs you've met? Go around and talk to them, but actually talk to them. Interject, make yourself known. And the things online when I was a kid reading this said you need to do this with everybody. That's a dirty lie. You really actually need to do it with about, like, 2/3 of the world, so there's plenty of wiggle room if you miss somebody. Continuation, or at least a spiritual successor of this, could totally work. Absolutely. A game roasting modern JRPGs and its tropes. You'd have to update it, obviously, but yeah. That said, I do want to explore Trieste. It's easily the most interesting town in the game. So you were kicked out of the world. Did you choose to come here freely? It bothers me that really an inside and an outside of the natural world. Why? But by what standard does natural measure its inhabitants? I suspect that somebody's changed the world to an inside world and an outside world. That someone divided reality to his own advantage. Jolly music is heard all the time, however voices are not heard at all. Here at the... what does it say? The Grab. Guys, I don't know about a building named The Grab. You know, it just, it seems odd, doesn't it? Doors closed, there's no answer. Like, one idea I'd have is to roast chick magnet main character trope in JRPGs. I mean, they kind of do that with Ari, honestly. Central Theater, the one girl that likes him, like, abuses the hell out of him because he's being possessed by a king that made him fucking sexually assault her within 10 minutes of meeting her. It says Central Theater, doors closed. But yeah, I love the design and, like, the style of Trieste over everything else. Not just because it has, train tracks running through it, and I'm a sucker for trains. But all the buildings are interesting as well. Except that one where, nothing happens. All the buildings where something happens are interesting. You also get some unique NPCs here. Did you know there's been a girl who's been here a long time? She's even deeper in this than we are. Always crying and wanting to go back. She seems to be able to see the world from here. She says a girl just like her is there, and she sees what this girl sees. Lately, she hasn't been able to see anything, though, and she's crying. I wonder what that's all about. The entrance, it says, those who see this should react as if they're at a bar. Hey! Norm! Welcome! What's happening? Buddy, get you a drink. Are we on Monk Street? What the hell is that about? I'm pretty sure, I can't get the camera angle back, but I'm pretty sure that was Monk Street. And that says... Mania House. Cool, what's up, Mania House? Wow, it seems real mania here. Seems like a pharmacy. Looking in the window, the inside seems empty. Oh. What is it to be a ghost? Are you a ghost because you scare people? What am I exactly? Blah, blah, blah. What do we have here? We have Heaven and Hell. Isn't that where Dante works? Pushing or pulling, it doesn't open the door. Go away! Don't even think of coming in without liquor. Power of friendship is an all might trope. Or do you mean an all-right trope? I'd have a villain or antagonist be aware of it and actually pay people to spend time with him so they could form casual bonds. It's not really friendship then. That might be his downfall, though. I'd let you in without liquor. It's almighty. Got it. If you could make me visible to others, the guys out there. Well, I'm working on it. The entrance, it says, oh, see you should react as if they're in a dance room. I can't dance, so see ya. Fuck that place. The Bookmaker. There's nothing here. No ciphertext, no items to exchange. Go somewhere else. Downtown Street. I just love the style of this place. It's so nice. It's so poppin'. Oh, you don't have to be scared of me. I don't want any trouble with you. Years and years of being ignored by humans and other ghosts. Empty, so empty. Doors closed, no answer. It's very cozy. It is. Ari, where's Ari? Where's Ari gone? What? Who are you? Where's Ari? I'm here. This is where I really am. faint voice is heard. Stop this! It's scary, that girl's whine. Sob, sob, sobbing. How long is it going to last? Do I have to suffer even in this town? Somehow people like us cannot walk down this road. Once I saw a blonde, weirdly dressed person go through there, floating in the air. Who could that be? Ari, it's another mark of our condition. I'm sorry, but I do not think you can pass through here. You should first consider returning to your people in the normal world. That's okay. Even if you do, the gate will remain open for you. Nope. Fucking got laid out, apparently. You've come again? Don't come here. I'm fed up with helping you and all your lousy make-believe play with your daughter. I'm fine staying here forever. This place is far better than that choking place out there. I never want to see your bearded face again. Come again, didn't I tell you? I hope it breaks that tiny world of yours. Alright, well, I mean, I don't have a beard, so that's pretty weird. But anyway, yes, let's head on out of here. We got places to be and people to talk to. Hint, hint. The scene after you come back to the real world is fucking jarring if you're seeing it for the first time and invested in the characters. Now then, it's everyone's favorite time. The book! I have here Prima's official strategy guide for Okage Shadow King. It's garbage. It's a very by-the-numbers sort of thing. Its best aspects are that it's got some pretty cool artwork in it from the game. Like, I mean, there's a pretty snazzy picture of Rosalind right there that you don't get anywhere else. The Almighty Book! I don't have a beard, so it's weird, says the dude who has a beard. Ari doesn't have a beard! Give me a break. But no, it's got some pretty cool artwork, and it's a really good guide. Its condition is also good, too. Well, the spine is a little bit, you know, worn out. But, yeah, no, I keep very good care of this book. I bought it used, so... It also has a cool advertisement for Ico and Dark Cloud. Well, the strategy guides for, like, Dark Cloud and Ico. The awful, like, American cover of Ico. There's a cursed image for you. Trying to get it on the webcam there. There you go. Remember the American version of the cover. It was awful. Anyway, yes, this is a very good guide for, like, a few things. Unfortunately, the game is not one of those things. It's a good guide for collectibles and shit. So I'm going to be having this open on my lap while I go around getting tiny gears in this game. Because, like I said, you need them to get the best sword in the game. So bear with me here. I'll talk to everyone after this. This is the ideal time to do this because ghosts don't bother you while it's happening. I remember discovering the game on Jam Pack. It also had Ico. Yeah, I know there's a demo trailer on the PS1 for this that somebody uploaded to YouTube. It's kind of crap. I thought it might have been fake, honestly, because of how bad it looked. The only thing that made me think it's actually legit is that it had English, like, clearly in-game things happening over the Japanese character models. So I think it was some very early footage that was used. Then I looked around for it after playing the demo. Yeah, the demo video for this is on YouTube. It's really garbage. It looks like someone put it together in, like, Microsoft Movie Maker in 2007. It's pretty bad. The only reason I think it's legit is because of the, like I said, Japanese character models and English text. Alright, so the first one is across a bridge. I say first one. First one is by a windmill at your house, and the second one you pick up automatically right about here in the road. It's, like, impossible to miss. The third one lies across this bridge. Down here somewhere, I believe. It's under the... Okay, yeah, it's under the bridge. There it is. The tiny gear! So this is why I didn't think we'd be beating it today. I have to go through, like, all of this, and I'm already, you know, 2 hours in. I'll probably get to the Deep Grave Pit today, and that'll be it, and I'll just load up the save next stream where I'm already done with the Deep Grave Pit. So, you know, that'll be fun. Where's the next one? Oh god, they start to get in weird locations by this point. Right about there, okay? appears to be kind of like... They got pictures for it. It's near like some blades of grass. Near sort of a rocky cliffside, like right around here-ish. It's hard to judge, because the map is not really in good quality, what with this being a very old guide, and I need to, like... The picture it has is a very sort of rough approximation of where it is. I think it's up here, like right... I come down through here? Yeah, okay, it's here. Gonna watch the Super Bowl? What is it? It's Buccaneers and Kansas City? Maybe. I might watch it. I'll probably, like, watch the highlights or have, like, the score kept up next to me while I'm doing other things. I don't pull for either of those teams, so I don't really have that much interest in it. Number 6 is much easier. It's along the lakeside. I say number 6 like I don't already have, 7 of them. I picked up one by accident. I always do. It's just so easy to pick up. There it is. Next one is across the bridge where we first met Kiesling. There used to be, I don't think it's still up, but there used to be a really good, I think almost official website. If it wasn't, like, actually official, it was very close to an official website. It had, like, little animations of the characters and music and everything. The thing was, it only had, like, a guide up through the first 3 chapters, so I think someone started to make a website for it, but then kind of abandoned it. It was a very, like, 2000 style website. Last one in this area is down on the other side of the lake. You might be able to find it on the way back machine, but yeah, no, it like played music every time you went there. It had Stan in the corner popping up to, give you, well, taunt you and give you advice and reasons to buy the game. But this was like way back in the day, like 2008, I think it was when I saw this site. It was a while ago. I mean, it's not this way, but I'll take the treasure. Hey, wild strawberry, you'll have to see it. Super Bowl this year. Yeah, I mean, shout out to the Kansas City and the Buccaneers for, making it that far. Good on you, but I don't care about either team. Now, college football, that was a game. Did you guys see that fucking game? That was insane. They crushed them. Ohio goddamn got slaughtered. It was a massacre, that game. Oh, it's way down on the bottom of the river. I don't know what I'm doing. Bottom of the lake. Like, all the way over there, near the big tree hole. On the wrong side. I like how through dialogue you get hints of Ari's personality through some choices. Well, that's the thing. You make his personality, which is part of why I like this game so much. The compatibility is a way of telling you what sort of person you're becoming. It's really quite ingenious. How many of the gears are there in total? How many do you have right now? There are 32 in total. I think I have 8. That said, there are some in an area I cannot get to, so I'm going to have to stop at what looks like 24. I'm going to have to stop at 24. But I have 8 right now. I'm 99% sure I have 8. Yeah, I have 8. There's 8 in each major area of the game, so I have to head to the snowfield and the plains, and I'll get 8 more there each. I'm aware this part of the game's a bit tedious, collecting the tiny gears, but it really is just, like, the best chance you have for doing it. The last one in this area that I picked up by accident and always do is, like, right at the foot of this tree, because it's just so easy to accidentally stumble into it. I always mean to save that one for later, but sure enough, I always pick it up. The Ramad Plains are easy. The snowfield's a bit of a bitch finding, because some of them are just like... There's kind of a snow maze in here, or in there. Oh, we get a scene. Hey, it's Marlene! Linda, go say hi to her. What the fuck's wrong with you? Linda! Everyone listen to my song. God damn, fine, I'll go say hi to her. God. she in this store, I think? Nope, sure isn't. Sorry, wrong door. What's up? Door opened by itself. So are you ready, Miss Marlene? Soon Rosalind the Great Hero will make her move after acquiring her final power. We should get going now so we can join the Great Hero. She'll fight the Great Evil King for you, despite injuries. What do you think? Isn't this a fun adventure? What's the matter, Marlene, sweetheart? This is not fun. I'm sorry, what did you say, dear? This is not fun. I know that I am on an event. I know that I was of... I know that I know of an adventure that was much, much more fun. But I just cannot remember what it was like. Really fun. The hero that saved me was not just any undefeated hero. When I was on that adventure. I want to go on that adventure again. Can't we do that? No, no we cannot. Not that, Marlene. If not, then I want to at least be able to remember. What was so fun about that adventure that I just keep thinking about it? I can't even remember anything clearly. Something is wrong. I assumed everything was back on the right track after all that boy fortunately disappeared from the world. This girl still retains the memory of that brief adventure. Could it be that the boy has not completely disappeared, or could it be something else? Well, that was ominous. Ari, was that really the time to leave? I would have hung around and seen what that guy was doing. But no. Ari was like, ah, fuck this, I'm out. Yeah, there's roughly the game summed up. The hero wasn't just some undefeated, you know, badass, going around collecting powers to defeat the evil king. Hero was a fucking rando boy who got possessed by a devil. Some hero he was. He was on a quest to conquer the world. Ludicrous. I would be talking to people, but I want to sort of keep track of who I've talked to. Normally, if you're dedicated, you're done by the time you get to this floor. You can, like, knock everyone out and spoken to the right number of people. By, you know, clearing out Tanel and your house, Tanel, and the first floor of Madril. So really, I don't know what people are complaining about, like, oh, you have to talk to everybody. It takes forever. It's like, it really doesn't. You get, like, between half and 2/3 of the people in the world and you're good. Why you insist on talking to everyone, I don't know. Then maybe that you're a weirdo. But, you know, us sane people are like, you know what? I'm just gonna talk to the required number of people. Found a tiny gear. It's number 9, easy enough. Progress less opacity is a nice touch. That's true. Once you're ready to return back to the world, you're no longer this translucent figure. You're more opaque. Not quite back to where you were, but much more solid. You can also tell when that happens because there's a big old fade to black. Also, I think Big Bull is here. In a very funny scene. Where is Stan, the great evil king that I've been hearing about? Whoever he is, I'll clobber him into the afterworld. If he's that strong, why haven't I heard of him before? Where did he come from? Guess you never know what surprises the world has in store. Look out, great evil king, I'm coming. And there he goes, never to be seen again. Ari's just like, well, he hasn't changed. Bull. That's tiny gear number 10. Right in here, easy enough, is tiny gear number 11. Somewhere in here. That's the thing about arrows on a map, they aren't always the clearest. Fun fact about what I'm doing here, it's only about half as tedious as what I'm going to play for my 100,000 gamer score stream. Which I picked a really memey but ultimately tedious game so that I can just, you know, hang out and chat with people while I'm doing it. So I'm probably going to tag that stream both achievement hunting and just chatting, since it's such a fucking memey game. Involves mashing A a lot. I won't say what it is, but you're free to guess if you want. But for that stream, I'm probably going to, like, order pizza, get some drinks, have a grand old time, make it a party. Where is number 13 here? It appears to be roughly near this rock. Okay, there it is. That was easy. 14 is right across the way. Sort of underneath what appears to be this rock formation. Other side, I'm an idiot. There you go. One more on the beach and one more down by the circus. What kind of pizza? I don't know. Whatever I'm hungry for. I'm usually a pepperoni guy. Might go meat lovers. Might get pineapple, because pineapple on pizza is delicious, and fuck you if you hate me for it. Just don't let it be pineapple. Well, hate to break it to you. If I'm hungry for pineapple, it's gonna be pineapple. Right near the coconut. I'm fine with pineapple on pizza. The only people who get up in arms about it are weirdos. Like, you're not eating my pizza. Let me eat what I want. Pepperoni's good. We'll see. It depends what I'm hungry for. I haven't had pineapple on pizza in a while, though. Maybe I'll have it on pizza right before the stream so that nobody has to watch me eat pineapple. Nice try with the what face emote. Honestly, the fact that you wrote it out makes it even better. Because even Steam is like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. What face? All it is pineapple on a pizza. Who cares? Why is this guy so high and mighty? Last one is, or the last area, is the snow plains, where we have 8 of them. Once again. You can baby rage all you want about pineapple on a pizza. I'm still gonna enjoy it. Probably get some chicken nugs as well. Order from Domino's. They do decent chicken. I don't know why I'm going this way. Working backwards, I suppose. Well, actually, one's right near here, so. Alright, through working backwards, it looks like there's one right along the edge of this wall here. There it is. Next one is the fence that matters? No, okay. Go around the fence. The gate, whatever you want to call this. The wall. What is this? Southeast, trees to dead end. Southwest, nothing really. I like that road sign. Nothing really. I enjoy pineapple and pizza. Never understood people who didn't. I mean, you like what you like. It's fine, but it's weird that you get so up in arms about what I enjoy. By the way, this snowman's the best. You can shove him around, no problem. He's great. I love him. It doesn't do anything. There's nothing to accomplish, but it's just fun. One is right under this tree. Which, by the way, fun fact, the guy we need to turn all these into lives right here. So, what the fuck? Heathens. You and your baby rage. Let's see. Next one is... Oh god, it's those. Alright. Guy never left his house to just go out and see, like, oh hey, there's one of the things I need right outside. That's cool. Alright, so this is like the ice maze over here, this area of trees. There's 3, but it's like super annoying, because I always get lost. Okay, well there's one. Never mind. Are they all on the outside? They might be. There's treasure chests in there, but I don't know if they're worth it. Probably not, honestly. Like, I have no idea what that is. Which means usually not that important. I think there's one along the wall, yeah, up here. Like, this place specifically. Yep, there it is. There's one other... Hard to say if that's inside or outside the maze. But it looks like it's right on the other side of these trees, according to my guide. There it is. Okay. Makes sense later as to why they don't leave their house. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, there's like a wood chopping block and a snowman that somebody must be cutting wood and building snowman for, and it's right fucking there. So at the very least, okay, the one's near his house in this area? Sure, fine. He has no excuse for not having seen that one. Next one is behind Linda's palace, actually. I say palace, Linda's dungeon. There it is. Last two, and then we can get back to the game proper. One is near Bull's Spa, and the other one is kind of just in a field of nothing. Sealed cave. Wow, fucking brilliant. Whatever, dude. Not getting dragged into this discussion with you. Man. You don't have to eat pineapple on pizza. No one's making you, dude. You know what people who like pineapple on pizza do? Generally order pizzas that also, you know, other people are willing to eat without complaining. It's not exclusively I like pineapple or anything. I just happen to enjoy it. Where the fuck is this one? It's like a long... This is the most annoying one to me because... Okay, there it is. It's just in a featureless, like, hill. There's nothing here. They don't even, like, sparkle on the ground or anything. All the others at least have some kind of feature near them. There's, like, a deliberate alcove off to the side. That's just snow. No rocks, no trees, no path or anything. It's just snow. Garbage. And the last one's behind the spa. Somewhere behind the spa. Hold on. The hell is it? What the fuck? Cool. I had a combination of pineapple and deep dish pizza. Y'all brought it back up. I mean, I brought it up because I saw Arg talking about it. But yeah, no. We're talking about it because we like it. You're the one who's up in arms at the idea of pineapple on a pizza. Besides, I'm fucking with you anyway. Alright, now that we've talked to everyone, let's get this show on the road. Well, now that we've collected all the tiny gears that we can for this bit, let's get the show on the road. Start speaking our mind. See what the world has to say when goddamn Ari jumps in with his big old swinging dick of a conversation skill. That's exactly the sort of words you should use to get people to pay attention to you, because they'll be like, wait, what? What the fuck did he just say? So, the only real rule for this bit is that some of the answers are going to be in parentheses, and you can't pick them because that means you thought that. And as fun as the thinking answers are, you can't pick them. The Ari Mighty Dick. Sure. We'll assume that's all one word. Ari Mighty. Alrighty. Might as well start at home and make our way up through town. After town, after town. I am gonna swing by Rashalo again to see if the news bulletin's been updated, since that's like one of my favorite running things in this game. That bulletin is written by a genius. The mayor had this to say. Thanks. He's kidnapped our princess. What a madcap. Imagine back in the day if Ari was voiced, he would have been voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. Maybe. Hard to choose Ari's voice, since you do have to, like, pick from the dialogue, and... I don't know, hearing voices I think would break up a lot of the pacing of the dialogue. It'd be very different. Whether or not it breaks it up is up to interpretation, but... the fact that you can just pick an option, and, like, it immediately goes to the next line, I think is really good, because it gives you time to chuckle at the response and then immediately move on. It's Ari's room, what are you gonna do? I was gonna talk to Annie, actually, game, but sure, go off. It's about time Mom asked me to go and get bread. Maybe I should hide in here. It's a vacant room anyways. Wow, I need a new bedspread. See, that doesn't add anything to the conversation. You're not supposed to pick shit like this. Mom, Annie's here! I return. Ari's a ghost now? Oh man, you missed some shit. I stepped on a device that's meant to enhance whoever steps on its, like, latent power, because Stan wanted it to boost his demonic power, but because he's in my shadow and Ari's the one who stepped on it, it enhanced my ability to be ignored by everyone. So now I have to go around to the world interjecting and reminding them that I exist, so I'm having conversations and voicing my opinion. They'd have to change up the flow. Yeah, indeed. Whenever I have to get bread, well, I have to have her get bread. Where's Annie? Annie? Annie! Got me. Annie has responsibilities. Maybe she ran away. Annie, she should know she's the only one who has time to do this. Where is she hiding? Wouldn't a vacant room be like the first place you look? No, honey, I haven't seen Ari in a long time. What a funny name. Okay, I can't interject with them. My bad. Would have been funny had the room already been repurposed. I mean, we've got other vacant rooms in the house, so shut up about that. A revival of the Great Evil King and the appearance of a great hero. I don't know what's going on, but it's big, really big. Yeah, it started with your bottle. Wow, maybe I can get a bunch of interesting artifacts in the confusion. How about I can get something even better than that bottle? 15 minutes. Were you gone only 15 minutes? That was a hell of a 15 minutes. You also missed me running around getting the collectibles in this game. Since I'm ignored in the world now, ghosts don't bother me. License is back. Oh, right, the license for 15 minutes. Yeah, I'll save the fucking game. It usually ignores it. Fucking, you guys are really pogging for the license to cameo in these videos? Alright, sure. There's the reminder that it can't verify me for whatever reason. Even though I've owned this game since 2014. On PlayStation 4. I've owned this game since 2005. Hey bitch, what's up? Somebody who's serious-minded, thin-shadowed, and knows that I wear the pants in the family. No complaints for serving cold food, no complaints for shopping sprees. I think I would complain about that. Is there any guy like that fits this description? No, you're a lunatic. I'm sleepy. I lay on the bed of the great hero Rosalind had slept on when she spent the night at our place. Weird. And it was morning before I knew it. People might take this the wrong way. I should keep this to myself. Yeah, I didn't know you were such an admirer. Yeah, sleepy. The landlord took no notice of me, so I filled out the register myself. One of the only times it refers to Ari with I, because it's his own inner monologue. I'll save, just in case. Obligatory Twitch streamer joke? Yeah, the illegal content. Back to get all the currently available gears? Yes, I'm going around talking to people. Guy's design kind of freaks me out. A lot of people I've described look like eggs and birds in this game. Did you know that Rosalind, the great hero, has come chasing after the evil king? Yeah, I heard something like that. Actually, I've met her. I even told her, this is the village of Tanel, standing stiff like a palace guard. She brought tons of usual hero traveling stuff. Medical herbs, antidote herbs, support items. Does the store carry all that stuff? With teeth. Yeah, no, they're weird. Some of the designs, this is one of like the egg people in my opinion. Whether the evil hero comes or the hero prevails, my store will stay open. I'll be in business today. Watch over me from heaven, father. Then I'll take some meat. Ignored. But yeah, this is the part where you really get like the sense that they're seriously roasting, because like Rosalind was here and this dude was like, I stand completely still and just said, this is Tanel, like a palace guard. It was weird. I don't know why I did that. Oh, honey, isn't it time for Annie to come and pick up the loaf soon? Ah, that's right. They always send Annie right about this time. No, I used to do most of the errands. Annie doing chores. Lies! Some of the third options you can't pick. No customers. It's so slow. It's just midday, though, so that's not a big deal. Gulp Inn is still a fucking weird name. We got the Grab Theater and the Gulp Inn. This is a horny game. I can't wait till I'm able to tell my story about the great hero stopping by after chasing the evil King Stan. Where's Rosalind now? No customers, nothing to do. This is the Gooby Gooby Saloon, despite it also being the Gulp Inn. It's not a hotel. It's not an inn. Parm across the street is an inn. I don't know why they call it the Gulp Inn. This is just the bar. Meanwhile, what you doing out in the streets here, fortune teller? Whatever becomes the evil king or hero, I'm bored. Unlike that lad there, I'm willing to work. The shop doesn't do anything. Brr, scary. What can be scarier than the evil king? An army of evil king's ghosts have arrived right in our neighborhood. Terrifying. I know. It laughed as it burnt and destroyed a village somewhere not far from here. So frightening. Was the village really destroyed? And Rosalind, the great hero, she came here chasing after it. Gulp Inn. Ah, I see what you did there. Turns out they just really like Pokemon. The Gulp Inn. Yeah, there you go. Solid joke, actually. This is a good, solid joke. Kind of ruined by the Gooby Gooby Saloon, but, you know. I'll attend service today, too, even though there's no sermon because no one's there. Ah, Julia turned me down. It's so depressing. No one understands what I'm going through. You told me once we were pals. Life just threw you a curve. You'll get over it. She's not that important. She turned you down because you're opinionated and actually have a personality. Like, Stan can't do such a thing. Maybe he can. He's the great evil king now, isn't he? He's no longer just a flimsy shadow. I wonder when Annie's coming back. Why don't I go to her instead? The ghosts don't show up before the bridge, right? You're probably not sure they don't. Wouldn't bet on it. You're not her type. They totally show up before the bridge. They don't show up in houses and, like, towns and stuff. Though why we live so far away is curious. I'll raise people's eyebrows if I keep laughing at a time like this. But I can't help it. Somebody want to listen to my story? Apparently not me. Yeah, I'll check the elder's house. Who's Annie? My sister. Annie is Ari's sister. This is as easy an explanation as I can give you. Stan's pretty incompetent, though. Ah, the better Ari. No? What makes you think of that? I mashed X too much and went back inside. Better Ari, indeed. She, in the early parts of the game, is like, I found a book, it's called Manipulating Men Made Easy. She's definitely funnier than Ari, I'll give her that. Ari has, like, bitter sarcasm living inside of him, but she's very upfront about how ridiculous she is. I think Ari has headphoned. I keep thinking, oh yeah, no, he's got a headband. Local goof off. Yo, they put me in the game? When the world is troubled like this, it doesn't seem to matter whether you work or goof off, right? Then you might as well work? Ah, you have a point. Ah, well. Let's goof off, baby. Goofing off's way more fun. I wonder what he'd listen to. Ari, motivational self-help tapes. Oh, by the way, have you checked that new classification list we received? Yes, the list that just arrived is perfect as always. All we need to do is have the evil king's name erased from here by the great hero. But my name was missing. But wait, wasn't it always missing? Stan is restored in all his glory, but we never see it. No, not as such. Anyone in here? Village Elder? Nope. Alright. That does it for Tanel. Hit the road on to, Madrill. I had to remember the name. Imagine Ari listens to the hardest goddamn metal. That's like that one meme, right? Where, it's the girl on the train, and the face is like, oh, that's such a cute girl. I wonder what she's listening to. And then it cuts to, like, the Doom 2016 soundtrack. Somehow, you know what I bet Ari listens to? I bet he listens to lo-fi chill beats. I don't know, I think Ari just kind of wants, like, a quiet life to be happy. And, you know, metal may be a genre, he strikes me more as a lo-fi chill beats kind of guy. Makes the part funny is that they say Stan's done all this evil, but nothing in the world has changed. True. I can picture that. I'm not a suspicious person, but something weird's going on. I'm right here, right? Right. I'm not a suspicious person, but something's weird's going on. I'm right, aren't I? Right? Right. You shouldn't be paranoid. I hope I'm not being too paranoid. I'm not, am I? Am I? Weirdly, I can't interact with him. Nor can you interact with the woman on the, teleporting island. So don't bother with those, too. If you ever played this game. I think the obvious answer is he listens to the Okage soundtrack. Just always going? Yeah, maybe. I mean, everyone listens to that. It's one of the best goddamn soundtracks ever recorded. What up, merry traveler? Who is that woman with the parasol? I couldn't fool her. She only worried about treasure chests and stuff. Sounds like a hero. All she does is buy medical potions, antidote herbs, treasures. She's like everyone who's ever played an RPG back in the day. It's Bird, I'm a mysterious woman, a lonely wandering woman with a shrouded past and an unknown future. The great evil king who was revived is attempting to flood the world with terror, bringing countless ghosts and monsters together. Where is the mighty hero who can defeat him? A sword in hand lets one control one's fate, hides the tears left behind the cloak. Go on, Bird, this place won't provide sanctuary any longer. Alright, so she adds nothing. Stan does have a good theme. They all have good themes. I have the soundtrack in my car. I unironically listen to it. My favorite jam is one I never really get to hear, unfortunately. It is the critical music in boss fights. It's a fucking slapper, but, you know, when you hear it, your health is really low, so... Everyone does. I would hope so. I bought, like, the legit thing, too, so I have the official case and the soundtrack and everything. Kind of a guidebook that I can't read, because it's all in Japanese. Cost me $80, but it was, you know, in my opinion, well spent. I love this game. I love having merchandise that supports this game. Even though it was probably bought secondhand. Please listen to my song. I'd love to, if you'd let me talk to you. Incidents, accidents, commotion, emotions. This town is quiet here at Town Hall, but I think it's refreshing. Don't be silly, mister. According to my information, if Stan the Great Evil King came and executed some of his magic, we'd all be burnt to a crisp. I'm just glad you've heard of this. Stan has such power? I don't believe you. It sounds fake. Election. There he is, sleeping again. Wake up, please. Yet another classification table's arrived. It has the names of Great Evil King and Great Hero. Wake up, I beg you. Hey, can I see that? Meanwhile, of note, there's no one in the Heroes Guild. Because all the heroes have been erased. There only remains the Great Hero and the Great Evil King. Who needs more than one hero when you can have one singular Great Hero? That said, it's not like they were helping us out that much anyway. What up, Toby? It's the Great Evil King. The Great Evil King. I'm scoured. What should I do? I'm gonna ask out Maggie. Oh, I'm going to ask Maggie. My bad. Why is everyone so afraid of Stan? Okay, Fudd. Much younger Fudd, but yeah, fair enough. The heroes no longer exist, or are they just working somewhere else now? I don't know. They are never seen or heard from again. They might have gone somewhere else, or they might have just been erased from the world. Pretty mass genocidal of the guy who did this to do that, though. This is one of my favorite interactions, by the way. So that's the Great Hero. Rosalind, the Great Hero. Man, she's cool. What was that? What does this so-called hero Rosalind think she is? Not only barged into our house unannounced, went through everything in it. Just who does she think she is? Rosalind... She did enter a lot of strangers' houses. She found my secret savings and took them with her, but if she needed them to defeat the Great Evil King... Secret savings? Honey, what's all this about? Oh, yikes. Stop it, Mom. The neighbors can hear you. It's embarrassing. I can hear you, too. I can hear you right here, too. Yeah, they acknowledge that she fucking, like, just burst in, stole their money, and left. You know, like you do in every RPG. But not this one. You don't really do that in this one. You come in unannounced, but, like, you talk to people. You don't fucking wreck their shit. Stan, the fearful Great Evil King. Watch me, I'll knock him out silly in no time. Great, so why'd you do it? Just do it. What are you waiting for? Sorry, I guess I can't. Some father and daughter you two are. Gotta go back to work. Have a good time there, Night Stalker. Really appreciate you coming out. Always nice to see you. How are you gonna stay? The Screwdriver Inn hostess. Everyone around here is excited and talking about the Great Evil King and the heroine. Please don't bother me. I'm thinking deep thoughts. He's suddenly lost in thoughts. You're always lost in thought. Yeah, frickin' weirdo. Sigh. This place. Hey, do you know a fearful great evil king named Stan is coming to conquer our world? Fearful evil king? Very funny. Yes, that's what I hear. What a frightful thing. I hear this great evil king smiles as he does evil. Well, of course he'd be smiling, but smiling, yes. Doing evil, no. Everything will be okay. A hero for justice is on her way to duel the evil king. The great hero Rosalind will indeed wipe out fear of the great evil king of the face of the earth. And she's beautiful. On her way to where? What does this sign say now? I'm leaving to look for the Bluebird of Happiness. Please don't look for me. Well, I mean, that's better than looking for Linda, you fucking weirdo creep. This is not good. I just had to be here when Madrill and the Great Evil King scare hit. Now I can't even go home. Looks like they finally cleaned up the junk that was blocking the street. That was ages ago. The waste management crew here works so slow. But what they really should have done was get Maggie and the gang clean it up. Everyone knows who did it. When I heard that the Great Evil King emerged, I stocked up on weapons, expecting great demand among challenging souls. But no, only Rosalind the hero was brave enough to stand up to the Great Evil King. Figures. Well, they did say the Great Evil King was super evil. What did the other heroes do? That's the question, isn't it? I think besides the plot relevancy, Ari's quietness is more laziness or anxious and shyness. I imagine he's just used to being ignored is the problem. Have you seen his parents? How they interact with him? Oh, right, I spoke to you already. It doesn't count if you speak to people you already talked to. You need to speak to different people. Yeah, usually by about, Mr. Big Ink there, I'm done with this business. Come on now, don't you get it? Listen, the reason why the material needs to be soft for the gear is, I guess, gear love! Probably so you can mold it, right? So, what's the answer? Where does gear love head? Where's love head? The gear! Good, what's the most adorable flower in the world? The gear. Gear love, boys! Gear, good. What are great evil kings and the great evil hero? They are just gears of the world. Why, did you say just gears? Ah! Hello, gear love. Guys, come on. It's gear love. It's just natural at this point. Well, at this point, this is Ari sort of having come to terms with the fact that he needs to stand up and be his own person. Stan is really what made him stand out, for better or for worse. What's the deal with having to speak to everybody? Have you been paying attention, Arg? He's completely overlooked, so by interjecting and speaking to everybody, more and more people are remembering I exist. Needs to get noticed. Door just opened by itself. I wonder if it's broken. I'm here, the one who just walked in. I think I missed, the blacksmith back in Tanel, so I need to talk to a few more people. I should be back to normal before I leave Madrill. Or maybe it's this girl I need to talk to. Rosalind, the great hero, must be a wonderful person. Strong, beautiful, brave. I wish I could have seen her. They say she took off in a hurry to search out Stan, the great evil king. I'm sure she will use her graceful techniques to see to the end of the fearful evil king. I adore her. Where did you say Rosalind went? Alright. A few more people. Okay. You know you're done when you, there's a fade to black and you come back looking much more solid. This guy, it finally emerged as a greatness to threaten the world, the great evil king. This urgent situation on railroad represents what? Hey, I just heard the president's address moments ago. You forget everything everyone says. Freaking weirdo. Door is locked. Okay. I wonder what these guys say if I don't help them, because they do have unique dialogue. My dreams finally come true, I'll never let go. The lover of my dreams, my sweetheart forever. Goodbye, loneliness, and thank you. Who was I supposed to think? What's the matter? I must be dreaming. Why, it's my Prince Charming himself, the ideal lover, straight out of my dreams, my sweetheart forever. Goodbye to misery, and thank you. Who was I supposed to think? Me, remember? Okay, yeah, so I'm done. I'm back. I just need to go back and talk to the circus master at this point. Yeah, was that so bad, people back in 2005 complaining about this game online? Did you see that? I can't believe it was real. Absolutely incredible. The man who saw something. What? You don't know what I'm talking about? Did you see it? Oh, it's a shame you didn't see it. That's okay. Ask me if I care. I'm just an unlucky man who's just missing out on things. I missed it too. What is it? I still like talking to people. Sweet. I'm gonna check the Rashalo news. Because again, one of my favorite things in this game is the Rashalo news. And I want to see how it's updated since I've left the world. What hot pieces of news has Hard Heart Jr. been advertising? I must know. Honestly, I could probably handle ghosts in this area solo. The snowfield would be tough, but this area and Tunnel Forest I could probably knock out pretty easily. Once I'm done checking in on Rashalo news for the lulls, I'll head back to Tree Stay. I'm not going to bother talking with everybody in Rashalo. I did once before, just because I'd never really done it, so I kind of know what they say. None of it was like, you know, world-shattering or life-changing or anything. It was just fun to do once. I think the sitting still, the game gives you hints on where to go is a good feature. Sitting still? What are you referring to? Referring to the map of the Evil Kings, or the ability to, like, talk to Stan, and he gives you, like, reminds you about what the plot is happening, what you should be doing next. What up, Rashalo News? Rashalo News! As you know, graceful Princess Oh, what? Oh, come on! They didn't update this? Great duel. Princess Hero was rescued by a volunteer visiting hero. That's what the mayor said. Thanks, that's all. Reform Bubble Evil King. Yeah, no, didn't update. God damn it. Ah, that's lame. It's like one of my favorite parts of this game. I deliberately went back to see if it updated. Thought the hero went into the aquatic ruins and never came back, but when I heard the news the Great Evil King they were fighting, the Great Evil King was going to do some fishy ritual in the ruins, and the hero stopped it. Then, the Great Evil King's ritual was interrupted, and he ended up retiring. Well, you know, the hero's totally cool, right? Yeah, I think 2 big-name celebs came all the way to such a small town. Town was alright, so everything's alright. Not interested, though. Stan Rosalind fought. Apparently, they fought in the sewers. Or the Bubble Evil King. If you hold still, the game will give you a hint on what the objective was like in Yakuza. On here, though, you can just push the stand button. Huh. Weird. I don't think it'll do that for this part of the game, since you can't summon Stan for this. I like hint systems instead of outright pinpoint locations. That is nice. Yo, if I were a JoJo character, would he be my Stan? Or would Linda be my Stan because it has to be music related? Imagine standing Linda. Like, you just bust out healing magic and you're unable to be killed because you're such a fucking beast. KT, open up. That you are? Please come in. Alright, let's get back into the world. Would fans of Stan be Stans? They absolutely would. We Stan over here. Oh, it's you! Let's see. Yes, looking good. You can go back soon. You've done a great job. Okay, why don't I help you return with my spell? Ready? Ah, just a minute. Would you mind an audience? I want other folks here. I know that even though we've slipped out of the world, we can still go back if we try enough. It's okay with you, right? I'll be right with you after I gather the folks that are in sight. Okay, I'm ready to start. Step right up, folks. Watch closely. This kid here made an effort to speak for himself out in the world, and now, after one spell of mine, he'll be back to normal. You can do the same. Return to the world if you try like this kid did. Hope you folks get inspired by watching this kid go back. Okay, kid, ready? Keep your mind calm. It's a great idea if you imagine the face of the first person you want to talk to. Here we go. Done! How is it? And just like that, I'm back in the world, baby. And you know what that means? Stan's back. Kind of like the added touch the game's ghosts are also okay here. Yeah, no, it's a really nice touch. So you finally made it here, Hero Roslyn, even though you acquired the legendary Hero's Sword. Now there's only one thing left to do. It's only fair to fight it out with you, using all my strength. It would be the most courteous thing to do. What are you doing? Courteous, huh? Oh, hi there, Slave Ari, it's you. Where have you been all this time? I was just about to, this disgusting hero here. Huh? Ah, it's the Shadow Chief is here, then it's all set. Congratulations. Hero, where? I'm non-transparent again. I don't know what's going on, but that's okay. Shall we go on then? Slave Ari, let's continue our journey to restore my evil power. Oh, where is this place anyway? I've never seen this town before. What's the circus man doing here? Where have all these loud mischief makers gotten to? I guess the Shadow Chief can only see you and me. He can't see the folks around us. What are you saying? What is that supposed to mean? You don't have to worry, I'm sure this kid will tell you all about it afterwards. And so it is in this forgotten clime, thou hast hidden thyself all this time. Sup? Wah! You! Circus Evil King, thy kind in this world like this. Thy kind, in a world like this, I never thought I'd doth find. You ignore me? What? Circus Evil King? Circus Evil King, why is it thy classification thou dost deny? Were you not entrusted to the great evil king in the sewer to revive, and to have it fight against the great hero so the scenario could be rectified? Not only did you fail in that, but our advantage you spurn, for the boy vanished from the world, yet you help him return. The world was supposed to forget about the boy, and thus our restoration earn. From the beginning, against us thou has proceeded to act. So many map of evil kings you gave away, why one cannot keep track. And your circus troopers are more human, not even evil in ones in fact. We only have worth because of the roles that man. Think before thy ruin his plan. You think about that, Phantom Evil King. What you did is contrary to your classification most of the time as well. Hey, I'm not telling you to ignore me. Are you saying you're an evil king too, you plain old man? I always imagined him with a bad Alan Rickman impression voice. I go for a donation, Night Stalker. Thank you for the bits. I always imagined Ari giving Stan a hug when he became his shadow. Well, I mean, if he can interact with him, by all means. I don't know if he can actually physically interact with Stan or not. Listen, Chief, you too, Phantom Evil King. I'm not an evil king anymore. I gave all my magic power to that mouse ghost in the sewer. That mouse has long been defeated, and the power is back where it belongs, inside the Shadow Evil King here. The mouse is now just a lowly ghost trooper. Acting contrary to classification's easy. Besides, the others were doing it as well. Trouble upon thyself doth bring, if a man doth learn anything. You may be right. I always give him a Liam O'Brien Grimoire Vice style voice. In some sense, you're very clever deceiving him. It'll be alright though, he only has eyes for the young lady these days. For a long time now. Ha! So it is then, fortune smile on me, old friend. That works too. Finally, it's over. I feel like I'm gonna spontaneously combust when he starts spouting off. So, Phantom Evil King, since you call yourself that, give me back my malevolent powers right now. Nope, peace, bitch. Just the one reaction image of the black dude doing the peace and disappearing. That's literally what he just did. What? Hey! He's gotten away, Chief. I'll vanish too now that he's found me. I better hide again. Too bad the troopers have to do without me. Shadow Evil King, you kid, probably want to hear more from me, but I can't talk right now. Sorry, don't know when we'll meet again, but till then, bye. Hey, he's taking off too. He's suspicious. Go after him, Slave. Gotta get him to tell us everything. Slave, what are you doing? I'm telling you to go after him. Go! Ah, he's gone. You lousy slave. This part always cracks me up. Yeah, Ari's just, happy to be back. I know exactly what you're thinking. You want to get back with that lousy hero lady and the scholar and the ex-evil kings, right? To me, they're just too much of a hassle to have around. But do as you wish. Slave, there's something starting to appear in your hand. What is it? Friendship bond! Hell yeah! What is that? Tool of some sort? Why suddenly did that? This is worth investigating. Take note of this, Slave. Keep moving. You don't want me to stay here. You don't want to stay here. So the friendship bond grants me magical powers that fucking suck. They are the worst attacks in the game, and I don't know what they were thinking. The friendship bond. More to the point, though, a lot of plot got revealed there. So, classification appears to be a really great fish, huh, Rosalind? Classification appears to be much more of a force than just simply a census. It appears that you can actively defy classification. Block the Circus Master was at one point an evil king tasked with reviving the Sewer Evil King. Instead, he chose to give up being an evil king and gave all his powers to the the Sewer Evil King, who was then defeated by Stan, and it's back now with Stan. Epros is also part of this classification and is denying them, but whoever is in charge of this classification and gave them these powers in the first place appears to be obsessed with a girl. In case, that was a bit too vague for you. Boy! Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ari! Hey, where have you been? Or maybe I've been somewhere? At my summer home. I thought you were on a journey to punish... Oh, you know what? Is that Great Evil King Stan, isn't it? We need to find the... It makes no difference. Oh, that's right. When I look around, other people are gone too. I wonder why. Let's at least look for Mr. Kiesling. The other two... Do we have to look for them? Stan stripped of his title in Final Battle. He was about to have it. He was about to have it. But no. No Final Battle for him. I like that Night Stalker keeps saying he has to go to work and then he shows up like half an hour later. I mean, I love it, but like... Yeah, a weird work schedule. Yo, Ari, brother Stan, sister Rosalind, I've been looking for you. You guys disappeared before I knew what was going on. I thought something bad happened. Us? What about you? You vanished too. Anyway, I'm glad I found you. Big Bull rejoined the party. Nice. Well, everybody. I don't know how you've been, but it's nice to see you all again. Both Miss Rosalind and Mr. Stan. Well, I believe the world is deteriorating into chaos. This is probably just the Great Evil King or something. It could just be my imagination, but that's the impression I'm getting. Well, everybody, shall we go? Yes, I agree with you, right? Yes, I think so too, right? Kiesling rejoined the party. And, of course, everyone's favorite. Kiesling could have taken or left any of coming back. Well, it'd be weird to not have him at this point. He's been here for so long. Stan, darling, where have you been? Linda missed you. Regrettably, that does not matter. I fear it's far worse than who disappeared there. Is there something unnatural that has its hand in all of this? Do you feel it too, Linda? Feel what? Does this seem right to you? The way Great Evil King rose up with the fact that there's only one hero and it's me. I don't know, what about it? Whatever. Then return to the party! Yep, there's only one hero anymore. The only one left is the princess. We have to find her as soon as possible. If the serving guy finds out we lost her, if he finds out it would be the end for you, which I wouldn't mind much. Let's just go. Hold on, we didn't look into Nell, right? So maybe we'll find her on the way.
The boy and his friends venture off yet again in search of the princess.
You ready for the cutscene that turns this entire game on its head? Because it's about to come up here. Good way to end the stream, I think, that particular cutscene. That wretched boy seems to be back in the world again. Marlene will now remember the adventure. As soon as she remembers, she'll try to. Marlene, I guess after all, she is... Where is she? The house of the boy again? She's headed there. She will need to... Then she will know the reason why. I keep forgetting this woman's here. Like, yo, did you see that shit? That was spooky and sus, right? Folks in this town used to talk about evil kings all the time. Finally, things have quieted down. As for me, all I could really do was listen to them when they talked about evil kings that I never seen. It is weird. She didn't see anything. Yeah, she's smart. She knows what's good for her. I just always love how he disappears and there's just a smiling old woman behind him and I'm like, oh yeah. That. Let's go, lesbians. By the way, fast travel for this is turned off. Why? I don't know. Practice my backwards running here. My speed strat. Oh shit, that's a big tree hole. No. It is a fight, because the camera wants to autocorrect to float behind you. Into the bridge. Pretty good. Christ. Oh my god. That's the problem. Just a perpetual look of CC done seen some shit. I always end up, like... The camera constantly fights you when you try and run like that, so it's really hard. And I always end up getting turned around and, like, having no idea where I'm going. Because I'm trying to spin the camera and orient myself on the map, I find it's a little bit easier to track where I'm going that way. But it all kind of, like, reaches a culmination where you just can't do it. But what are you gonna do? Alright, that was weird. Oh, Kaida, no! Stop! What are you doing? You're fucking with my steez. You might be able to hear her laughing in the other room. Get in here! Don't touch anything on the PlayStation controller. What have you done? I don't know! I don't know why it's connected to your PlayStation. Can you, like, cancel out of this? Hit circle for me? Yeah, okay. Connect that to your PlayStation, not mine. I don't know! That was fun. God alive. Figured that out. Goals. That's how in love we are. Her controller automatically connects to my PlayStation. Gonna have to clip that later. Make that a highlight or something. Done here, might as well drop by Ari's house before we visit Tanel. Princess said the place is cozy, maybe she's there again. Whatever, just hurry up. I have to find additional power and look for this so-called Phantom Evil King. Gates beyond the transverse tunnel is accessible. We can't waste time. My dark power won't be kept waiting. We have to enter as soon as possible. I agree with Doc. He has a name. I think she could have gone back too. That is, if she went back alone. Went back where? Where? Well, like a castle or something. I can't answer when I'm asked where it's located. You know, the royal city. It's just no idea. So pathetic, this hero, so hesitant to do her duty. Isn't danger an occupational hazard? This is no more hazardous than cutting off the blood to your brain. Okay? Shut up, what about you? Are you really an evil king? You can't even attack a castle. Well, anyway, the location of the castle changes over time. I will need to know the location of the castle when my power is fully restored. Ah, you always want to have the last word. Excuse me, sister, I think we should get moving instead of hanging out here. Yes, we should. Come on, let's go. Yeek! She interrupted almost right before the most important cutscene of the game. Oh no! Did you hear something? Stupid low voice. Slave Ari, is that your father? What? What's going on? Let's hurry, Ari. And Bull hits the sign, because of course he does. Bravo, Bull. What? Balloon! Princess! What happened? The sign says bent, too, I think. Oh, does it? Neat. Ari, I can't breathe. Help. Well, this looks interesting. Ari, Rosalind, you came just in time. That man, this isn't good at all, but some interesting findings may come out of all this commotion. Honey, what are you talking about? This is horrible. Someone do something. The princess is... You came. What timing. This is the power of classification. That's what makes a hero a hero. What a bother. What are you talking about? Oh, looks like she's in trouble. Bad trouble. Oh my god, what an evil meanie making a girl suffer like that. Princess, leave Marlene alone. Are you insane? You're the Princess Stuart, are you not? Here we are. Yep, it's this bit. Are you trying to kill her? No need to worry, the girl is not my lady. Besides, she won't die like a regular human. What is this man talking about? Anyway, I am here to talk to Marlene. Could you leave us alone? Balloon, you... Marlene, I have done everything for you, remember? In a perfect world I created, I let you play in a variety of roles. Why won't you live up to my expectations? What was that? The world you created? Yes, it is, outsiders. This small world was separated by me from the universe by the power of classification. And you too are let live in this small world with the power of classification. To play the roles I gave you. It was all for my dearest daughter Marlene to enjoy her eternal life without any boredom. It was... What is classification to begin with? What are heroes, evil kings, and ghosts? You never thought about it, have you? You cannot! You are classified as naive residents who don't think intelligently. However, for some reason over time, occasionally deviants appear, and one of them is now in front of me. Oh, Ari, help! Ari! Balloon, leave her alone. It is after all due to a mere doll, no matter how strong... It is after all due to a mere doll, no matter how strongly classified. I cannot replace my daughter who disappeared in this world. Then damn this! Thus his true form revealed. Hello, Satan. Nice to meet you. Action shot. Literal Satan. Quite, actually. Yet also God somehow. I always picture that's what he's saying for that. But no, seriously, he just killed her. He took out her soul or what was inside of her, as Stan pointed out, she didn't have a soul, and destroyed it. She's now a lifeless doll. Oh no! No! A doll? How? What? A doll? What is this rubbish? Did you replace her with an imposter? It is not that. It is this Marlene who appeared in front of you and joined your journey. Are you surprised? You said she replaces your daughter who disappeared. This is not my final form. It is not. Indeed. I don't even remember how long ago Marlene was playing in this world and disappeared due to an accident. In this world, no matter what happens, she won't die. In my world, she's absolutely protected. Regardless of that, no matter how hard I looked for her in this world, I couldn't find her. She must be somewhere, thus Ari, a deviant in my world. It is all the fault of your kind of people. Ari's like, what the fuck's going on? If there were no deviants like you, everything would go smoothly. I cannot let your kind of people live. I will classify the remaining evil kings with maximum power and send them to you. Epro's about to get buffed. And with the power of my world library, and I will live happily ever after with a new Marlene. The remaining evil king is not you, reincarnation of Goma. You are not an evil king by any means, haunting a deviant and being decent like that. The evil king has to be evil and strong, and defeated only by the one who is desired by Marlene. Just you wait. Just you wait. What do you mean, my people? Yeah, what the fuck, dude? So that's the big reveal. This whole time, the world has been a playground for Marlene, created by Balloon. That's why everyone's kind of off in personality-wise. They're all classified to not really notice that, be ignorant of things. Ari is an exception to the rule, a glitch in the system, a bug, if you will. And when he met Marlene, they were able to have a wild and crazy, not at all following the rules of the world adventure. Because by chance, Stan happened to team up with me, thus creating the events of now. That said, Balloon doesn't like being defiled because he's a megalomaniac tyrant-type character, so he's like, fuck you all, I'm gonna go wait to kill you. Bye, bitches. What just happened here? You look pale and drawn as midnight ghouls. Not that I don't like it. What kind of look is that? You too, hero parasol woman? Are you trying to get my attention? Flattery, really it is. Marlene end up desiring Rosalind? Maybe? Once Ari was gone, he created a more normal and traditional adventure where there was one hero and one bad guy.
Rosalind had to go around getting power to strike him down or some bullshit. But Marlene wasn't having any of that. The Marlene we were hanging out was not his daughter at all, just a replication of her. I mean, she might have ended up desiring Rosalind if it had gone that way, but it didn't. Parasol woman... Oh, I read that. Why is this happening? What the heck was that? Strange and interesting. What happened was very odd, but at the same time may be extremely important for us. I still don't understand the situation completely, but I'm starting to get ideas. We have to think! We must hypothesize hypotenuse here by calculating the angle of attack. I mean, hero desired by Marlene. What? Marlene ended up desiring Rosalind. I mean, hero desired by Marlene. I don't get what you're on about. If Ari hadn't existed, Marlene would end up desiring Rosalind. Yeah, no, I don't get what you're on about. He classified her to, like, want a hero like Rosalind in the world, and it didn't work because she remembered Ari? I'm not really sure what you mean, what you're going on here. Classification gives a list of roles, and we just play the role without knowing we're made to dance to his tune. Thinking of that, there are many strange things. The princess only has a few soldiers and balloon. What is she going on about? All this chatter is getting us nowhere. I understand that the princess is the lead character and that she's protected while in the world, but the lead was a mere doll. I was paraphrasing and saying what she said about the hero being desired by Marlene. There's a huge lore and world up. Yeah, no, this is like... You could spend hours, and I have, analyzing this. Why? Why is that? She's a doll. It cannot be true. She had such nerves, was high-handed, and such a pretty person. She could be so happy or so jealous, like a normal girl. It can't be true. What is this? What's going on? Miss Rosalind, you seem to still be a bit carried away in your mission. You may want to stop and consider your prospects. Oh, you're unusually serious now. It's not like you, clown scholar. Please, this is serious King Stan. This balloon guy's a knucklehead. His unreasonableness is not normal, even for me, a former evil king. I totally agree. Moreover, he's only a level above my darling Stan. It totally makes me want to puke. I want to squeeze him till he turns red and blue and purple, then... you get the idea. What's all this? I have no idea what you people are talking about. You really shouldn't... just fucking... whatever. Don't worry, Ari, everything will be okay. Sorry, Ari, I shouldn't get carried away. Compared to you, your shock, Ari. I forget the flag to trigger this one. Now, what should we consider? Let's consider all of it, starting with classification. According to Balloon, he created this world for his daughter. The world classified in Balloon's mind has gone even further than classifications. The residents, ghosts as well, and ourselves. If it's true, we're all actors, performing, playing out their roles. I'm playing the role of a scholar, and maybe you're playing the role of an ordinary boy. Stan is playing an antagonist called the Evil King, and Rosalind, you're playing a righteous hero attempting to defeat him. It is an exciting yet very safe world full of adventure, ready for a princess to play in. It should have been safe. If the history of evil kings and heroes in this world is the history that he let his daughter play in, then we can not imagine how long he and his daughter have existed. If this world was indeed some tiny garden, as Balloon says, created by the power of classification. Everyone else is mourning about the princess. Stan goes straight to the point to move on. Kiesling as well. Then we remove classification from the world, there may be an entire universe that will reveal itself. What should we consider? We need to hit all of these. Balloon claims that he created the world. He created the world by separating this world from the power of classification from a larger world. But he lost the real princess, his daughter, in the world he created. We don't know when it happened, though. So when he couldn't find the girl, he made a doll, her replacement, just so he could delude himself and have his daughter back. And now he blames you who changed his doll daughter and destroyed his illusion. He believes that if only you were not under the power of classification, if only you, who are not under the power of classification, didn't exist, he could gain his life, his illusion back. Marlene. Marlene was indeed a doll. Whatever impressions we had before, we must accept this now. A doll Balloon was controlling with his power of classification, he called it. He said that it works for all of us. Many things seem to make sense when we think about them in terms of the power of classification. Part of the reason they're able to defy classification right now is because they're interacting with me, who shouldn't exist, and therefore any interaction with me is not part of what should be happening. Like the strange way this world works, we never think about it too much logically. We've never questioned it. It seems we only started to realize it, Ari, after we got involved with you. Anyway, as for the princess, the doll, which according to Balloon was in fact his daughter, Balloon made the doll his daughter so he could let it be free and play as he wanted his real daughter too. His real daughter got lost in this world in the past. It seems strange to go to such great lengths just to let a doll play, but Balloon is obsessed. And on this subject, what sort of magical power is enough to give a doll life? The powers he used must be something beyond magic. You break the script, exactly. You're breaking script, and as he points out, there's a lot of shit in this world that doesn't make sense, but when you think about it in terms of it's one old guy's fanfic so that his daughter can have fun, that kind of covers a lot of it. What should we do now? Balloon said he'll create the ultimate evil king and send it after you. He will. It's the penultimate boss. What's impossible, ultimate evil king? I am the strongest. But in any case, whoever the ultimate evil king is another issue. I think it's risky to wait for Balloon to complete this creature and send it after you. I think we should go and find him before he can finish the thing. The longer we wait, the more time he has to prepare. Now, the hero Mr. Roslin, the former evil kings, and myself are also deviants from this world. Leave it to the scholar to complicate things. In short, we hit him before he hits us. So the bullcrap Ari Wutzer finally makes sense. Yes, that's why I love this game so much. It is played off in the beginning as this comedy, quacky, worky game, and then it hits you with this, and you're like, oh shit, this game actually is really good, and what it's saying, a lot of it makes sense. It pulls it off in the end. There's a big reveal where it's like, you know what? Suddenly, the story kind of clicks. And I love it so much. Chef's kiss. It's like, I got chills again thinking about it, like the first time I experienced it. How do you you're just like a teenager in high school when I got hit with this. Maybe younger than that, might have been middle school. Like, what do you do with that? Just such a fucking good twist on the story. I'm sure it doesn't explain everything, but God, you gotta admire the dedication to that. That pompous balloon angered me. I almost lost my composure. We'll send them both back to the rank, putrid pits that spat them out. Pretty gross, but it sounds great. That's the right attitude, King Stan. What do you think, Miss Rosalind? Yes, I agree. I don't know how strong the power of the Evil King is, and I'm a hero regardless of classification. I will challenge the Evil King and win by myself. I've always been the Evil King. My greatness defies any classification. I will pound this new Evil King into fine powder and sweep him under the rug of my restored throne. Then I will defeat you, blasted hero. Deal. I think the new Evil King in question and Balloon are on the other side of Triste. Nobody's been over there, right? How does she know about Triste is the main sort of plot hole. The only explanation is that Ari might have told her while they were walking around. Fine, we'll search for the enemy there. Anyway, if Princess Marlene is a doll, where is the real Princess Marlene who disappeared from the world?
And so, the boy and his friends again journey off, heading into the unknown land believed to exist beyond Triste.
The Phantom Evil King got a nice big power boost because of this. He's actually currently the last Evil King in the world. But Balloon went and did a sneaky thing, and he's trying to make a hot new Evil King for us to fight, designed to take us on. I don't know where they go when I go inside, but more importantly, maybe. No, yeah, he's definitely the current last Evil King. Balloon, he goes and makes the penultimate Evil King. From my memory, are there more Evil Kings before the final boss, or is it final boss and that's it? There are 2 kings left before the final boss. Phantom Evil King is one of them, and Balloon is currently making one to specifically defeat us. He is currently in the process of that. And that's going to be it for the stream today. Tomorrow will probably be the last stream. I get to skip the Deep Grave Pit because I have a save file in File 3 that lets me just cut right to the end of that, which is super nice. So I will go a little bit further into Triste just to, show off what's going on there, and then I'll just skip ahead. See you, Token. See you guys tomorrow Sorry, I was going to say Tuesday. On Thursday, it is Pokemon Stadium Rental Randomizer. I will also have lists up for games I have already played, and therefore you cannot recommend, because I'm not going to play them again, unless they're in some way different, like a randomizer or something. And a list of games that are upcoming on the channel, so people aren't asking when am I going to play this and that. I'm honestly quite thrilled that I have to make that, because there's so many things people want to see me play. Fills my heart with happiness. Talk to you later, Shrewd Negotiators. Love you all.